Fuck Show.
Featuring Blurry Tim
And Mr. Fuck.
June 25th, 2021. This is the Red Light District Show. How? Welcome to No Cover presents the Red Light District Show. I am your host, Tim Amoroso, and for the next couple hours, we're going to try to entertain you with our version of comedy. This week on the Red Light District Show, we have the one and only Dylan Garcia. Woo! Samoan Takeout. Woo! We have Vids. Storytime with Jeff. Woo! Hot Nuts. Woo! And a whole lot more of shenanigans, including the Phil Puppet. This is No Cover Presents Red Light District Show on redlightdistrictshow.com, nocover.com, Facebook, Instagram. Give us a follow. If you're listening on YouTube, send them some love. You know, say, hey, hi. Give us a little comment. Give us a like. A subscribe would be nice. Welcome to the show. Hey, guy. So we're talking. My dad's over here messing with me prior to the show. I'm trying to get my shit together. And he is... that's the wrong one. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to my dad. So I was playing Ice Cube. Ice Cube is probably my favorite rapper, besides Kyle.
Oh, here it goes. I love you so much.
Can we get Joe Henry back so you can talk about Joe Henry too?
No, there's a conflict of interest then.
Yeah.
And then this guy just starts like talking shit about hip hop, and I get it. If some people, it's not for some people, but then I just said it's because he's boring, and that's the truth. He likes the same music from the 70s.
Ice Cube's not boring.
No, my dad's boring.
Oh, okay.
He's just a boring guy. He's not exciting. He's not adventurous. He's just a boring old man.
Oh, fucking well.
And
Hey,
then
fuck, bitch, fuck. Hey, that's real good, huh? Yeah, there you go. Put some.
Yeah, but imagine some of the adventures that he's already had.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, he's your dad.
I
He's
mean-
already been through that. Now he's just watching you go through that.
he's probably been through a time period of adventure, and then it's all boring after that. Mm-hmm. It really has.
You don't know.
You did your trip from New York to out here, and then it's just been boring.
What the hell do you expect me to do? Is there something that you want me to do, Tim?
No, I don't want you to do anything.
Besides sit down and watch stupid fucking TV?
No.
And listen to fuck.
And fuck, yes.
And I explained to you that it's not for some people. However, when you paint a broad brush with entertainment, like television, he's like, oh, guess what? Every single show sucks. Every single acting sucks. Like, that's just what that's why he doesn't watch movies like Step Brothers. That's why he doesn't watch, like, TV shows like, I don't know. Name a good TV show that you like. Dexter. Name a good TV show, Sean.
The Walking Dead.
He watches that. That's the only modern thing. Game of Thrones. He's never watched that.
Pick the one
I've watched it a few times.
Game of Thrones?
Yeah, but I don't know where to get it on TV. So
HBO Plus.
I got it all for you if you want it.
What, so he can not watch it? So he can pick MASH and Cheers over it?
Yeah, if you want all 8 seasons, just ask. I'll bring it next week.
The only thing that I even have a problem with is when you don't watch things that you should watch.
What do you mean I should watch?
Like Dexter. That
You're
you cannot
falling
die.
in line with the regular people, all these other people who spend their time wasting their time watching TV all the time.
You watch MASH every
day.
What do you mean?
That argument, throw it out the window.
And I explained this to you, okay? I turn it on just long enough so I can fall asleep, and that's it.
And it's not like
and I haven't watched a full episode of MASH or anything else in a long time.
Shenanigans.
Okay, well, whatever.
I'm calling
believe whatever you're going to believe.
Shenanigans on that one. All right.
So you're saying MASH is so boring you put you to sleep?
No, I'm saying that I don't watch TV, and I don't have.
That's not true.
I don't want. What do you mean that's not true?
It's not true. You can't just lie and expect me to go along with it.
How is that a lie?
Because I live with you.
I turn it on, and before it's even over, I fall asleep. The only thing I really watch the whole thing is when I'm watching hockey, and that's it. Everything else, I just
So what do you do on the weekends? You're out adventuring?
Yes, I'm out adventuring.
No, you're not. You've told me this too. You're like, I just sit in bed and watch TV all day. That's what you said.
Look at his face.
You said that.
I may have said
on
that.
the show.
At that moment now, Phil fucked up.
You said that, oh, yeah, they just bring me food in bed.
I never said that.
Damn, Big Dick Phil, they bring you food in
You
bed?
said it.
She does, yeah.
Okay, this is what you say. And you're over here. Not only am I watching TV, but I'm working at the same time.
But
I'm
a lot of
learning
times-
myself. I'm teaching myself how to do 3D printing.
What I'm watching on TV is like Ancient Aliens and things like that. I don't watch the fucking crap that
Riveting.
You know what? Off the air, I'll tell you exactly what the reasons why I don't watch modern TV and shit like that, but not on the air. I won't tell you.
Is it a secret? Like,
I don't even want to know.
It's not a secret.
I don't want to know out there.
It's not a
I
secret.
only want to know on air.
Okay,
That's
fuck it then. Okay.
Just tell me on air.
No, I can't tell you on air because we'll wind up getting thrown off the fucking air. That's
Is it
why.
racist?
Is it racist?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, in this year,
These
you
are
mean?
modern times, bro.
He wants to say.
But a lot of things are like old. It's not throwing it. It's not shoving it down your throat anymore.
Yeah, it's the 2020s now, bro. We're good with this.
Yeah, I know what he doesn't want to watch.
Because they made a new Law and Order, and I thought I would like it. I watched it. I hated it.
Why?
Because I like all the other. I'm not going to say why. Because I don't want to be thought of as. You don't want to get canceled. I like things the way they were, not the way they are.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow. That should tell you enough. And I think we should change the topic.
Character development, maybe.
But what is this? How does this have to do with Step Brothers?
I don't know. I can't. It's separate. What is it? About an hour and a half long?
Yes.
If I put that on right now, and I sat there and started watching it, I'd fall asleep before it was even half over.
You can't sit down for an hour and a half, or you fall asleep.
He can.
Couldn't you just watch the half of it one day and then the next day watch the rest?
It?
Yeah. If you were only gonna watch half of it and you don't fall asleep.
Probably.
Okay then. He just doesn't want.
Isn't it a crime to not watch Step Brothers?
It's for him, especially since his
for
segment,
anybody.
Well, especially his segment song is that he should probably watch it.
Does anybody in this room have not seen Step Brothers the movie? No.
Phil Puppet. Yeah.
Just Phil Puppet.
Yeah. One time. Who hasn't seen Step Brothers? There it is. Yeah, there it is. He's right. He hasn't seen it.
And why, Phil Puppet? Why don't you want to watch Step Brothers?
Oh, because I want to watch hockey. And have my girl bring me food in bed.
Do you just want to be like all the other lazy Americans?
Listen, I'm old, Tim. Okay, you need to worry about what you do and your kids. And
Tell me about Law and Order.
Listen, I don't even want to tell you about Law and Order.
I want the white actors back.
Yeah,
Yeah. Here he goes.
I want the straight actors back.
Don't make me tell you.
Is it just driving you nuts? The BLM, the Pride Month, is it all that stuff just driving you crazy or what?
That's why you can't watch it, huh?
And what about that? No.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Ooh, I felt it in my soul. That was gonna go really wrong.
Oh no.
It would have gone wrong, and I didn't want to do it.
But I felt that vibe.
Well, thank you. We don't need to spin no wheel for getting a strike like Isaac did. Hi. Yeah. We're on air. Probably not a good idea to just scream.
All right, Sean will go.
All right. Well, let's get started. We'll move this conversation along, and we will go to our first guest, the one and only Dylan Garcia.
Woo! Dylan.
Thank you for having us back.
You're already gonna be in the shot.
Yeah, all you.
This is a new song that I wrote with Jaden called The Message. I woke up this morning staring at the clock, and I realized time was running out. So I said a little prayer to the man upstairs, and I promised him I'd give it all I got. Waves are breaking, waves are changing, and time is running out. What it do, what it is, what it be, I say time is running out. You gotta keep on moving, you can never give up, 'cause the time is running out. And when you work so hard, don't give up on your dreams, time is running out. You gotta make them true, if you know what I mean. Time is running out. Well, I count my blessings one by one, 'cause you gotta be grateful for what you got. And if you ain't got much, but you still alive, well, that's the blessing right there. Times are changing, waves are breaking, and time is running out. What it do, what it is, who it be, I say time is running out. You gotta keep on moving, you can never give up. I said now time is running out. And when you work so hard, don't give up on your dreams. Time is running out. You gotta make them true, you know what I mean. Time is running out. No one said it'd be this easy. No one said it'd be this tough. Well, you gotta keep on fighting and never giving up, never giving up. I got my eyes on the prize, and the world keeps on spinning. I keep it to myself, maintaining my position. Yeah, I'm rolling with the waves, changing with the tides, trying to stay afloat. Got a lot caught on the inside. Time's a wasted, waves are breaking, and time is running out. Oh, what it do, what it is, what it be. I said time is running out. You gotta keep on moving, you can never give up, because the time is running out. And when you work so hard, don't give up on your dreams. Time is running out. You gotta make it true, if you know what I mean. I said now time is running out. You gotta keep on moving, you can never give up. I said now time is running out. You gotta work so hard, don't give up on your dreams. Time is running out. You gotta make it true, if you know what I mean. Time is running out. Hey, that one, yeah. There's a lot of this new stuff that Jaden and I, were writing and working on, in the pandemic and for the beginning half of 2021. We really vibed together when we were working together in the studio, kind of bouncing ideas off each other. And I mean, it shows when we play together. We just got this kind of synchronicity as musicians, and sometimes it's very tough to find those guys you can sync with, and then not only just perform, but to write and record music with too.
Jaden's pretty special, and dude, you are as well. I love seeing the way you have progressed.
Thanks, man.
in the past few years, and I love your passion for it. That's one thing I can always like. I love hearing you talk about your dream, and it's awesome.
Yeah, I just thought, like, during the pandemic, like, it was just trying to find room to grow, like, who are you going to be once the pandemic ends, and I think I was very fortunate to be able to have time to work in the studio and really, really focus on not only what I wanted to write as music, but the actual, I shouldn't say branding, but the message that I wanted to convey to people with the music. And it worked out great because, 2020, 2021, it's just kind of rocking and rolling.
And super positive, too.
Yeah.
Everything like that song that you just released, or is that released, or what's it?
It is not. It is not.
Okay, so that one's the one we're going to release on the 2nd.
No, it's not.
No, that one's just new.
Nobody's heard it.
That is a really good song, dude.
But it really feels good. Usually when I perform, I stand up, so it feels really good to be in this kind of intimate, like sitting down, relaxed kind of setting. It's a whole different vibe.
And I feel it more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, feeling it. So this next song that we're gonna play is a summer song, and it's not out yet. It's pretty much practically done. Jaden, all these songs that Jaden and I did are already done. They're just hidden in the vault to be released when they'll be released. But this one's called Unbroken. It feels so good, yeah, it feels so right. Come by with me, yeah, we got all night. Oh, no, it's gonna be a damn good day when you feel the vibes throughout your body. Hey, sexy thing, come vibe with me. I promise I'll elevate your energy. Yeah, it feels so good that I'm walking with the chills. Feels so good that I'm walking with the chills. I can feel your vibe from a mile away. Robas mi corazón every day. Two-step stepping, let's go get lit for free. Let's walk to the beach and feel the ocean breeze. I got goosebumps following me from head to toe. Cause I quench your spirit and I love your soul. Yeah, it feels so good that I'm walking with the chills. Feels so good, feels so good, feels so good that I'm walking with the chills. I can feel your vibe from a mile away. Robas mi corazón every day. I love the way the sun hits your skin. Yeah, you take me higher than I've ever been. And I don't want this to come to an end. Yeah, you make me feel so unbroken. Sunset's calling and it's time to go home. My feet in the sand and I'm starting to get cold. So I start a bonfire, we can kick it all night. And let the sparks burn just like we're fireflies. I love the way the moon hits your skin. Yeah, you take me higher than I've ever been. And I don't want this to come to an end. Yeah, you make me feel so unbroken. Take it away, Jade. Yeah, it feels so good. It feels so right. Come by with me. Yeah, we got all night. Oh, it feels so good. Yeah, it feels so right. Come by with me. Come by with me. We got all night. Come by with me. Come by with me. We got all night. Come by with me. Come by with me. We got all night. It to me. So there's, I'll be honest. So there's a lot of times, like I go on my walks, through the whole the neighborhood around.
They wake
here.
me up in the morning.
And, yeah, to go wake you up and holler offensive things at your window. But I always go, and it's funny too, because when I'm on this walk, usually Tim hasn't even left work yet, and it's sometimes we're walking late, but it's like, all right, Tim, you can sleep in. Go Giants. Or go Buffalo Bills. My bad.
There's only one New York team, sir.
But I was talking to our drummer Adrian Ibarra, and I was telling him like every day, it seems like every day there's always something new that just happens like in my life. Like things are just happening, and like sometimes like when I'm on my walk, like that's my moment. I'm just walking with my dog, I'm by myself with my wife, and it's like those moments like is when I really feel like, holy shit, like you believe this stuff's going on right now, like whoa, this just happened. And I was talking to Adrian on the phone. I said, man, it feels so good that I'm walking with the chills. And he said, that's a song. And that's how that song came about.
I know what you mean, because like in the life of like on our side of the fence, we're constantly like everyone in here, they bust their balls, right? They work hard, and everything's something's always happening. And so when the way I approach life is like, fuck, I can't wait to wake up tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck's next?
Yeah, man. I don't have no alarm clock. I usually wake up about 4:55 in the morning.
I don't have an alarm clock. That's why you always see me.
Yeah, I'm usually up. Like I wake up and then give some thanks right before I get out of bed, and then usually put the coffee on and I start reading, and then usually I devote like the first hour of my morning to reading.
What are you reading?
I just finished reading a book that was written about Kobe.
My man.
And I just finished that one. I read an incredible book before that. I'm actually going to start reading Tim Tebow's book. I like a lot of faith-driven books, because I think a lot of times when we struggle with things, it's because we don't have as much faith as we should, at least that things are usually going to work out the way they're supposed to.
You a religious dude?
Yeah, I would guess you would say. I mean, I was raised Catholic.
You go to mass?
I have not gone to mass. I haven't gone to mass in a while. I didn't, dibbling and dabbling with the Christian churches, because that's the kind of style of church that my wife likes.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, yeah, I would say I'm a God-fearing man.
Yeah.
And I think having that attitude is what kind of keeps me in check, because I remember back in the day when I was wilding out, there was nothing that would keep me in check back then.
Do you think God has a color?
God has a color.
Do you think he does?
No, I think God would just be this like you couldn't
energy.
recognize it. It'd be something that's internal, what you feel internally. I don't think it was something that you can give it like a color.
No, like on a outside of this world in a plane.
What kind of plane? Like a big plane or a small plane?
Like a different plane. I know what you're meaning.
know what you're saying.
You talking about like an aura?
Like, what is God's aura?
Yeah.
More sunlight.
Yeah.
More sunlight.
I think lately I've been more submissive. It seems like no. Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
What the hell
Never.
are you doing?
Yeah, dude,
Submissive to a higher power.
Yeah. I think once when you realize that, and I'll put it this way. Okay, so when my grandpa passed right before everything got shut down with COVID, and you know, when I was with him in the hospital, I was with him the day I found out he was put back in the hospital. I went and visited him, and nobody was there, just me and my wife, and we were talking. I actually had like a really in-depth conversation with them. I filmed like him telling his last words, what he wanted to tell, you know, my dad and all my uncles, and you know, we were talking, and he never knew. He just thought I had this crazy obsession about music. He didn't know like this is what I was doing. So I had an opportunity on that moment. I showed him one of my music videos, and it blew his mind. He was like, "Oh man, I didn't know you were doing this. So this is what you've been doing all these years when you say you're doing music." It's like, "Yeah, Dad, this is what I'm doing." And he told me, "You know what? You have my blessing." And he just said, "Remember, don't mess up your life anymore, and just behave." And that always stuck with me. Just behave. You know, because when you behave, you know, in the Bible they call it being obedient. But when you behave, you seem to have a lot less problems.
Yeah.
Other than just the worldly, daily stuff we deal with, you know. And that was like, and then the next day when we went to the hospital again, he wasn't speaking to anybody anymore. That was it. He just didn't talk. He was just done. And I think
So you have that little pearl with you everywhere you go now.
Yeah, I do. And I still got that conversation that I had with him that I videoed.
Oh, you recorded it?
I recorded us talking, yeah, and it actually was really good. Something told me to start filming, and it actually provided, you know, my uncles, my dad, some closure, you know, with the things that I was able to get with him saying in that video. It provided them a lot of closure after everything happened. You know, our grandpa was like, he was the main man in our family. I think it was unexpected that it was that time was going to come, you know, because we always looked at him as being such a strong man, and when that time did come, you know, I think, you know, we all felt it really hard, and everyone, you know, grieved their own way. But I think in due time is when I actually, hey, check this out, I got this video of Grandpa talking, you want to see it, you know, and I just broke it out at certain private times with my uncles, my dad, and they were grateful. Because I think those things that he said on camera probably weren't things he said to them in real life, face to face, you know. So I thought that was.
Was it private stuff, or was
no,
it more
just
general?
Just like, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of my, you know, just like saying, you know, sometimes it's hard for fathers to, you know, say they're proud of their kids, you know.
Yeah. Oh, believe me, not me, but I know what it's like.
Yeah. But I just think, us as men, we process things a lot differently, you know, and having children brings a whole other factor into the equation, because you want to be that role model. You want your children to look up to you, and sometimes, you know, dads, and I will say it too, in the Latino community, fathers are a little bit tough. We're a little bit tougher on our kids than the average, you know.
How are you with yours?
Me and my dad are cool.
No, with your son.
With my son.
Are you tough on him?
In some ways I am, but not to the extent like how it was when I was raised. You know, it's a whole different generation now.
You tell him that you're proud of him?
I do. I try to tell him as much as possible. I try to tell him and uplift him and you know, speak to him. He lost his grandfather during COVID. His grandfather found out he had COVID and died 2 days later, and that was like his father figure out where he lives in the desert. And you know, I broke it down. I said, you know what, I lost my grandpa too, you know, and you know, I know it hurts because you looked up to your grandpa. He was a good guy. I got nothing bad to say about him. But you know, he's looking out after you. He's looking out after you. And my son, it's kind of tough too, because having these conversations, because my son just barely turned 11, but he's got the mentality and the physicality like he could already be 15 years old.
And he's smart too, huh?
He's smart, yeah. So, yeah, man. But everything's been good, dude. I mean, that song, Walking with the Chills, like, it is that way. Because I think when you get to a certain point, when you can actually start appreciating the day-to-day things that are going on that usually we overlook, I think that's like the biggest thing, because it's like it doesn't take much to make me happy, you know. And it's like these little things will just, it's like, damn, like holy shit, man, life is really good.
Goddamn right it is.
So I was out in the desert. I've been out in the desert working with Ronnie King and Tony G. And you guys don't know. I mean, Ronnie's produced record like the Tupac and John B record, Pennywise, Offspring. He was the producer on the Crow soundtrack. I mean, this guy's had like so many like key albums and songs that he's worked on. And then to throw Tony G in the mix, Tony G's the Chicano rap founder of Chicano rap. I mean, he's the one that basically gave Mellow Man Ace and Kid Frost a career by producing these tracks from him. Been monumental tracks.
You know who Mellow Man Ace is?
Yeah.
You know he was on our show? Like in here.
Oh, no way.
I swear.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You were here, right?
That's cool that he came out for the show.
He came all the way out here for this shit.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing.
Well, look, dude, I mean, you guys are doing a really good thing. Like, I do watch your guys' show. I'll tune in on Fridays and watch as much as I can of it on the YouTube feed. But you guys are bringing something that not a lot of people, or at least Vibe, because I don't know if you would consider this a podcast. I wouldn't consider a podcast. To me, this is like a show. This is a show. It's not a podcast, you know? And you guys are bringing something, like the things you guys do is bringing something so different that once you watch, you get hooked.
I fucking appreciate that.
Yeah, man, that's the truth.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Yeah, that's awesome though, man. It's cool. Thanks for paying attention.
Yeah.
And we love you, dude. You are a great person in our community, and we appreciate what you bring to the community as well.
See, like we like, you know, like people notice, you know, and you may not get your props, but people are still noticing. You know what I mean?
Well, you deserve the roses, man. You're fucking awesome. You're amazing.
Thanks. Yeah. I mean, it was great. You guys do a lot of good things for the community too, and I think like with the prom, like you guys stepped up, and I thought it was incredible what you guys did, and just providing that for not only the youth but for the community and being involved. Like that's what you're supposed to do, you know. And for you guys to come through in the clutch and something like that with the prom, it just, when you guys asked me if I wanted to play, I was like, yeah, no problem, man. Like this is really cool what you guys are doing, because some people got left out during COVID, you know.
Yeah.
So good job. Kudos to you guys.
That was a real tough day. I mean, at the end of it, I had like 28,000 footsteps that day.
That's my normal every day.
Well, I know, because that's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's like 11 miles. Just walking around doing all that shit. It was Chris spearheaded that one,
Yeah.
and he did a great job.
Chris
man.
is awesome.
Chris did a real good job.
Thanks to the district.
Yeah, they were messing with him, trying to say he was trying to profit. When
You know, they even told him that if they caught whoever went,
Uh-huh.
they wouldn't graduate.
What?
they said
Wait,
that,
what?
That was one of them. That was like one reason.
is that Mr. McCoy's district?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
Oxnard Union. Whatever, dude.
legend.
Yeah, I
Still
still have my
working on
kids in that system, so I'm gonna shut up.
That's why I said. That's why I just said allegedly.
All right, man.
it. All right,
Would
so
you
this
like
one-
to we're gonna go to break with the song.
Okay.
So where can people find you if they want to?
Yeah, just go to DylanGarciaMusic.com. You can find all my socials, my music videos, links to my music on those DylanGarciaMusic.com. If you want to just throw me a quick follow, you can just go Dylan Garcia Music, and don't forget about my good buddy right here, jamming Jaden C4 Music.
Jaden's a great dude.
Yeah, we jam, man. We vibe, man.
If you want to come back to the show, Jaden, come back. I just tried to make it about Dylan because it was about Dylan.
It's totally his thing right now.
Okay.
Definitely.
Just making sure.
We love you.
Because like I saw him because I kept on asking you questions. And over here like, you did too, Dylan.
You did that look like.
Hey, he was doing. He was like, what about me?
I was seeing him out of this eye, right?
You saw him move his
The
hands.
peripheral
It
vision.
wasn't him strumming.
That's legit.
All right.
So this is a new song. This one's coming out on. This one comes out on Friday. This is new music dropping on Friday next week. We are performing at Leashless Brewing on Thursday, 6:30 to 8:30, and it's going to be the single release party. We're putting that on there.
Oh, you
The
are?
new song is called It's a Vibe, produced by Tony G and Ronnie King. I'ma take you to the top, levántense. I wanna see you move, levántense. It's the rhythm of the beach on a tropical beat. Yeah, I'm looking at you, you're looking at me. You're looking so fly, yeah, you blow my mind. Levántense. And I wanna take you home, just roll with me. Yeah, I promise I'll take you to ecstasy. I'll blow your mind, I'm one of a kind. Levántense. Wanna take you to the top. Levántense. I wanna see you move. Levántense. I'ma take you to the top. Levántense. I wanna see you move. Levántense. Dark brown hair, dark brown eyes, creamy skin, those silky thighs. I wanna take you home. Levántense. Looking so pretty, what your makeup did. Yeah, you're at the party, at my crib. I wanna take you so high. I'ma take you to the top. Levántense. I wanna see you move. Levántense. I'ma take you to the top, take you to the top. Levántense. I wanna see you move. Levántense. Take it, Jaden. Sex on the beach, captivated by the beautiful scene. Yeah, we making love to the ocean breeze. Levántense. And we watch the sunrise, it reflects off your eyes. You're so beautiful, baby. Yeah, I'm hypnotized, I can't let you go. I'ma take you to the top, take you to the top. Levántense. I wanna see you move, move, move. Levántense. I'ma take you to the top, take you to the top. Levántense. I wanna see you move. Levántense.
That word in my head like a billion times. What does that mean?
Get up.
Levántense.
Get up.
I just fucked it up.
Get
All right,
Well,
this is No Cover presents Red Light District Show. I can't speak Spanish, and we will be right back after this. Check out Dylan Garcia and Jaden Secor. Great Koala Drive merch. Go check them out. We'll be right back. Woo!
A beautiful train wreck, regal refined, and I know, yes I know, it's only a matter of time. The pendulum swinging, I'm thinking of leaving, but but I stay. You got me believing that I'm deceiving, but I'm clay. Instinctively thinking that I've been drinking the day away. Compulsively shaking, my heart has been breaking, but I stay. My judgment distorted, I let you inside. You compromise values, you keep rolling the dice. But now that you're here, girl, please take your time. Keep breaking me down, girl, I get this thing right. Cause I know, yes I know, it's only a matter of time. The pendulum swinging, I'm thinking of leaving, but I stay. You got me believing that I'm deceiving, but I'm crazy. Yeah. Instinctively thinking that I've been drinking the day away. Yeah. Compulsively shaking, my heart has been breaking, but I stay. Yeah. The pendulum swinging, I'm thinking of leaving, but I stay. You got me believing that I'm deceiving, but I'm crazy. Yeah, yeah. Instinctively thinking that I've been drinking the day away. Compulsively shaking, my heart has been breaking, but I stay. Yes, I stay. But I'm glad. Yes, I stay.
Good shit. You have an amazing voice, huh? That is like a definite God-given gift.
Yeah. I owe a lot of it to God. I owe a lot to my mother, dude. My mother was an opera singer.
Oh, so what
Yeah.
did you learn? Did you like?
Oh yeah, she was a teacher for a while. I went through 3 years of vocal lessons with my older brother, and yeah. But no, it was training, man. It was work. But yeah, first and foremost, man, I was kind of born with it, man. I can't say that. I mean, it was training, but I kind of had it since I was a kid, man. I was in chorus in church and stuff, and did all that.
When did you realize?
I realized it in probably when I was like 13 years old, and I started my first band called Disbelief back in high school, and it was more for me like it was more that it's not that I realized, it's more that I just wanted to, you know. I knew I wanted to sing, and I didn't necessarily know how. I knew I could. I didn't have any technique or any, you know, training. I just knew I had something that people that around me that I was in bands that didn't have, and so I just pushed forward and really went hard in the paint with that. So yeah, but there's a lot of inspiration behind what I, you know, listening to a lot of different influences and stuff that influenced me to try and hone my technique and do what I want to do.
How did you guys, the group, like get together? I mean, this has been
It was a gangbang.
What was his name?
It was actually a few fellas' names.
Well,
roughly. Like Bob and I started.
Pass him over the mic.
That's the mic.
Or the con mic.
Can I brother you a mic?
So Bob and I started playing with some friends of ours in what 2000, yeah, right before my daughter was born. Wife's pregnant, and I'm jamming to his house 2 or 3 times a week to practice. And then we went through a few singers, and then we got stuck with this guy. It's working out pretty good.
Well, actually, because before that, I was in several bands with this guy's brother. And so back in, punk's turning into grunge back at Santa Barbara. And we had a couple bands going, Insurrection, and then a band called Sphincter, punk band.
Spank.
Yeah, Sphincter. And then Off Kilter. And then, and then your brother branched off to Billy Sunshine and then F. And then his brother passed away. And then so at his funeral, I approached this guy, said, hey, we're going to carry the torch. We're going to do this. And so after some failed incarnations, pulled him back in. Same kind of vocal cords as his brother. And Samoan Takeout was born.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything to add?
Yeah, motherfucker, yeah.
We just keep passing it back and forth.
There's a lot of torches being passed. It's like the Olympics over here.
How long ago was this?
My brother passed away August 18th, 2012, and that was kind of a crazy time because I was singing in bands all through my 20s. I mean, these guys are
easy now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, they're older than me. We'll just leave it there. I'm not that much younger than them, but I'm significantly younger. And so I've been in bands through my 20s, and by the time when my brother passed, I was 35, and I got signed in my 20s in a band called Disbelief a long time ago by a small label, and it didn't go anywhere. It just fizzled out. But I kind of put it down, and then when Bob approached me at my brother's funeral, it was kind of crazy because I wanted to carry the torch. Like my brother's, if you heard Billy Sunshine or F or any of my brother's bands and what he put into the world, he was a fucking amazing person, amazing singer. And so he always inspired me to kind of, I first inspired him because he saw my band play at the Roxy and the Whiskey back in the day when I was like a kid. And then it started with Bob, and they started their bombing.
Forever to talk him into singing.
Yeah, it did.
And he would just sing to Seal and Lane Staley all the time, and his voice could do Seal or Lane Staley.
My brother was pretty much he was kind of a very consummate vocalist, and so we took vocal lessons together, and I kind of always felt like in his shadow. And so when he passed, and Bob approached me at his funeral, it was kind of time. Like I had put down the torch for a long time and not been in music, and it was time to get back into it. And what better reason than to kind of honor your brother that passed. So it took a while, man. It took like almost a year for me to kind of build up my confidence and feel like I had the chops to be able to come and do something. But it was kind of crazy, man. When we started, Bob and I just started instantly writing. Like shit just came together so fast. Like this song Clay that we just played, wasn't that the first?
That was I think it was an Army.
It was Misery, but I think it was Misery and this. This one came together really fast, and Misery Loves Company, another song of ours, everything came together really fast, and so it's been a rad ride because. We didn't expect. We just a bunch of old guys trying to make some rock and roll, and fuck, man, we love what we put together. We love it's always been a family kind of thing where there's a lot of bands that like have this mantra of like we're this metal band or we're this band, and it's always been about with us. It's always been about what sounds good and bring it to the table. Just bring it to the table.
Give us the category. Tell them the category.
Well, what we are. It's progressive love grunge is what we are. Yes. So it's very much whatever comes to the table, man. Whatever comes to the table, we just start fucking with.
Yeah, we're all over the place.
One of the song that you're gonna play next is a song that got my attention.
Yeah.
It's when we do shows, it's not like, oh, we're doing a show, let me sit and watch. Like, there's a bunch of moving parts. We're bouncing everywhere. And this song stopped me. It made me pause. And I stopped and I went. I had to see what you were up to. You guys were up to. And the song, I mean, the way you belt in this song and just the instrumentation of it and the way it's layered and put together, it's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I remember you told me a story about this song. Can we talk about this story?
Absolutely.
I think it's a funny story. It's a fun story, and it's real life. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think any good song that anybody that they feel attracted to in some way there's realness to it. It comes from real life experience. That's how you feel something. You feel connection to it, and so "Raised Gay" is a song that I was sitting. Okay, well, the title came from me being in front. We just got out of practice. I'm sitting in front of Bob's house where we practice. Like, we have the garage, and it's a studio we kind of have. And we were talking. I was talking about a story that happened to me that when I was a kid, I had a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine that I knew in high school, and we all kind of knew before he did that he was gay, and nobody judged him. None of us, it was just, he was our buddy. And we were at the beach, we were going to another party. We got invited to another party. So back in the day, like for all of you that are, like in your 40s or 30s or older, like when you could jump into a back of the truck and lay the fuck down. And cops didn't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, where fucking nobody was watching. Nobody gave a fuck. You just lay down on the back of a truck. You crack beers, whatever you're doing when somebody's driving the truck. Yeah, that's how it was. So we're laying down, and I'm with this buddy of mine, dude. Right? It's like super close friend. I've known since elementary school. Right? Amazing drummer, by the way. And we're laying in the back of the tree, the truck, and we're going up the canyon, like fucking rolling back and forth on each other. And then finally, he just kind of, wham, dude, like hand on my junk drawer, dude, right? On my junk drawer. And I'm like, yo, hey, whoa, hey, dude. And I'm not going to name names, but I'm like, hey, ooh, hey. That was like a mistake, and I was like, hey, chill out, whatever. And we kept rolling up, and then he did it again, and he rolled completely over on me and kissed me on the neck and was like, whoa, and I had to, like, slam him back down on the truck, like, hey, brother. Like, like, just chill.
Were you like,
the fuck out, dude. I don't sway that way. I'm not swaying that way. Let's just keep it platonic, So it just became this awkward moment for him and I because we're good friends. And so we get to the party and we get out of the truck and we're just kind of like all standing there. Like, people go truck. I'm like, hey, let's party, let's fucking party. And my own voice is looking at me like, I was like, I'm not saying, like, it was just, right, it was just one of those things, like, where it's like, you don't say, I didn't want to fucking out him or anything like that, but it was just a weird moment. So this song was more written about, homosexuality in the sense that it's out in the world. It's been homosexuality has been here since since any of us were here, since fucking Caligula. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Since Spartacus, like, since the inception of man, like, women have been fucking women and men have been fucking men. And so everyone kind of needs to get over themselves, and you get over it and just kind of accept the fact that it is. Yeah. And the reality is, like, it's not about judgment. It's just about, like, just being inclusive and accepting people for who the fuck they are. And so, so to answer that's
it's awesome. It shows a lot about you as a man. Like, you let him join the band a few years later, and that was it.
No, it does, because he looked at me like a butt dog, and I was like, homie, dude, get your eye off.
So, Ray, welcome to the show.
Tim, you're fucking just driving this bus off the cliff, aren't you? Holy shit.
It took me a minute.
Yeah,
But I was holding on to that one for a while. You said he was a drummer? I'm like,
you just steered this bus right off the fucking. I'm like, what the?
I'm going to say a joke.
Who owes who an apology right now, Tim? What's going on?
All people can be embraced, right?
It's no, we're all the same, just in our own way. There's no one to blame. Ray is gay, and I wrote that the title of the song. It's basically a play on words for reggae, right? So Ray's gay is reggae because it's an upstroke on the guitar. It's all upstroke, right? So it's a fucking fun song. It's super upstroke and fun. But I wrote it it's literally like the homage to reggae, but it's the play on words of Ray is gay. So, and Ray is not the dude that I'm talking about in my story, but
Apparently it's
we'll remain anonymous. His name's Ray Campbell. Not naming names. Yeah.
Sorry, honey, if you're watching.
It was Bill. We came in and said, dude, let's give this like a reggae up Chucky, right? And you're like, Ray's gay.
Yeah.
And then, right then, you're like, oh, I've got the topic, right? And he sits down, he opens his notebook, and he doesn't stop, and it happens like.
That's how the best songs are written.
Yeah.
That's kind of how our shit goes. We don't.
Well-
There's some songs that it's taken time to put it together, but I think all good bands in a lot of ways, like shit just comes together like naturally.
We've been doing Red Light for 12 years, and I promise you, there's not one more anticipated song than this song, especially in the room, because everyone's like, "Oh, I wonder what this song is now." Like, this song has been hyped.
I'll stand up for it then for sure.
We can do this.
A chance to comb his hair back. But yeah. So anyway, that's the story, Tim.
And it was awesome.
It is. It's.
Let's play it.
Go. Pow, 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 pow. What? Pow, 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 pow. What? The morning comes, I find myself misplaced again. Rough night on the town, why do we have to pretend? For all the drinks we had, not thought that we were friends. I guess that I was wrong. I guess that I was wrong. But here I thought you'd be just a pro here back at me. But now it's plain to see you're making some kind of degree. You need to understand I won't judge or reprimand, but I'm not your man. There's plenty of fish in the sea. If I could change my ways, and if I was now as gay, maybe then I'd understand. Maybe we still can be friends. And if this time we part ways, and I will say in many ways, in those days you showed me that all people can be embraced, just in our own way. Raise gay, just embrace the change. Raise gay, just embrace the change. Raise gay, just in our own way. Raise gay, raise gay. Hey, ooh, The evening comes, I find myself misplaced again. Rough night on the town, why do we have to be friends? All the time we spent, and I thought that we would blend. I guess that I was wrong. I guess that I was wrong. you'd be just a bro here back in me, but now it's plain to see you're making some kind of decree. You need to understand I won't judge or reprimand, but I'm not your man. There's plenty of fish in the sea. If I could change my ways, and if I was gay, maybe then I'd understand. Maybe we still can be friends. If I could see my ways, your way, and every day, then we'll see what would you? Two people can be embraced, just in our own way. Raise gay, just embrace the change. Raise gay, just embrace the change. Raise gay, just in our own way. Raise gay, raise gay. What? Pow, 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 pow. What?
Woo!
Fuck those lyrics up though.
Damn. That was dope, man. That was it.
No, it could have been doper if I remember the lyrics. I promise.
And guess what? I didn't even realize it.
Yep.
I didn't notice it.
Beauty of a new song.
Well, thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim.
So what's coming up for you guys? We just got out of COVID.
We're in the studio, man. We've been in the
Good.
studio for months. Just recording, man. Just trying to fine tune. We have a lot of new shit coming.
A lot of stuff out.
Not a lot.
Well, we got a lot of
5
stuff out
songs
already.
are out,
Yeah,
3
yeah.
songs that are about ready to come out. No,
Yeah.
7. 2 more songs are coming out in July 4th. That'll
Yeah.
be
3
7.
more after that.
And then 3 more after that.
So you can find us on Spotify and
YouTube and
There's links off our Facebook page.
what else we on? iTunes and Fuckface and whatever.
He's not the technical guy, if you can tell.
I'm not the social media guy.
So you guys are gonna put out some more stuff.
Yeah, we've been putting out and these are all. Go ahead, Bob.
it's there. Go find it. Yeah, we're slowly just recording first grade 10 songs. We got 10 more in the works that we're just trying to get to.
Are you guys gonna put out an EP or just drop singles?
We've gone out through Spotify or through DistroKid, and so everything's been mainly put on Spotify and a bunch of other sites. But they're all singles right now.
Yeah.
Well, the moment you guys are gonna put out an EP, let me know. And I want to, whatever I can do to help you guys, whether it's magazine ad for free, or maybe we'll do a full page on you guys in there.
We're playing your keg party is what we're doing.
Go big in the ground.
Yeah, no, but we've been because the first shit that we put out was all live recording, right? So it's kind of raw. I mean, it was all mixed and mastered, but it was all just live. It was all plug and play. And so we're in the studio right now with isolation. There's harmony. There's a lot of stuff that we've been doing, and so we're really stoked. Like I'm, for one, really fucking proud of what we're putting out right now because it's not only is it polished, but it's fucking rad. It's just really good shit. And so
We have a really good producer engineer too.
yeah.
Who you guys using?
Max Dickinson.
Max
Shout out to
Dickinson,
Max,
Music
dude.
Freaks. The old Rock City
Y-
studio.
Oh, Max.
Max.
Yeah.
Like 28-year-old fucking genius, man.
That Max.
It's Mad Max, dude. It is, dude.
Yeah,
Doesn't
he's
it?
an honorary
He's a
member now.
fucking.
Well, he's obligated.
He's recording Ninja's obligation right there, dude.
No, they said that.
Yeah, no, he's already added his 2 cents, which is killer. And we're his 6th band, but When we go live, he's ready to come play with us.
What's nice is, he is younger, so we get that different perspective on our music. 'Cause like I said, we're old guys, so he kind of has some cool ideas that have worked out really well.
He's really good. He's a real good dude too.
Yeah. Solid guy, man. And just
really good dude.
Like, but he's also a fucking consummate player, man. Plays amazing guitar.
Yeah.
Just his ideas, man. Just shit that he throws in. We'll be throwing down tracks. He just comes up with some. I call it stony treats, bro. They're fucking stony treats. Like, if you're smoking weed, you're like, oh,
just a nice little nug here and there. Works perfect.
Go check out our stuff on Spotify.
You have to rewind it and be like, what the hell was that again? So, he's he's adding so much fucking frosting to the cake, dude. It's fucking rad. So we're really stoked. Yeah, and like Campbell said, like we got 3 more that are. There's 3 more master, right?
No. There's 2 more that are
Two more coming out July 4th.
And then 3 more that
more need the
mixed and
freaking
mastered.
lyrics.
You mean the vocals?
Yeah, 3 more need vocals, dude. Sorry.
If you click on our Facebook page, the link tree right there.
It's my cue to get back in the studio, I suppose.
Yes.
All right.
Time to get back in.
Well, guys, thank you so much for coming by. Give it up one more time. Samoan Takeout. You're listening to No Cover Presents Red Light District Show. We are Red Light District Show, and we'll be right back after this.
I can hear myself. That means we are back.
And we're back.
Oh, I guess we're back now.
I like doing that like I'm a radio guy. Watch. And we're back.
That's your radio guy?
That's your radio guy?
That's,
No, I faded in and out with the music, stupid.
It's all AM. Coming up in the next 15 minutes, get those tickets to Weezer. We're going to give you those tickets to Weezer coming up in the second. With the phrase that pays, it's going to be David Bryan. If you call in with David Bryan, he'll give you 2 tickets to Weezer with David Bryan.
Caller 34, you're on the line.
Hi, hello.
Hi, do you know the phrase that pays?
No.
What's your name, sir?
Wait, no.
Sorry.
I just wanted to call in from work. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm on the radio.
All right, well, since you called in, you get those 2 tickets to Weezer. Yeah.
Oh my
Weezer,
God.
they're so good. Next week, we'll have tickets to Lady Gaga, where Sean will be stripping naked. All right, we have back to the show.
So I started doing
Coke?
No.
Yeah. Again?
Not no more.
No wonder Isaac's not hungry tonight.
I started doing 3D printing.
Oh, yeah.
Look at it. I did this.
No, you didn't. Yeah.
That you made that from
Hand that to me.
It's a Buffalo Bill right there,
The
dude.
only New York team.
Oh, I got
You painted them
Slimer.
too? You
Yeah,
painted them
Slimer's
too?
dope.
Yeah.
Phil, did you know who that was? The
I'm not
nerds knew
paying
who
them.
they were, right? You knew who that was.
Who's
I do not know
Yeah.
who Slimer is.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, that's cool, dude. How
And
fun
this
is
is
that? I knew
what
you
is
knew
this?
who that
Sam
was.
Sam from Trick or Treat.
And then I made this.
This is the Broncos, right?
Also, Darth Vader
It's
ashtray.
crazy because from really far away it looks good, but when it gets really close, it's like, what the hell am I looking at?
What is this?
It does look pretty good from far
your
away.
scuba guy?
Oh, it's the little guy from Trick or Treat.
Yeah, but he's a
Sam.
scuba guy.
Pumpkin guy.
I thought it was a deep sea diver too, but it is Sam.
I thought that was the Big Daddy from fucking from
BioShock?
BioShock. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. It's got C-3PO's head. I don't know. I didn't make it.
It's a painting.
Is that one of the guys from Slipknot?
Yeah.
We have to put that. Do we have to put the? It took me forever to learn this. I was like crying for like 3 days of Sean, and I was like, I can't do it. He was like, all right, I'll come over tomorrow, okay? And then that's when I learned how to do it that night.
That's how it happens. Like, fuck, I don't want to have to rely on Sean. That guy breaks shit.
I do that too.
He's probably gonna break my printer if I let him touch it. I better figure it out before he gets here.
So hold on, we were hanging out on Saturday, and you had a freaking whole like side of your house of electricity out.
Yeah.
So did Sean come help you with that?
Yeah.
Daddy Sean.
I was gonna say I do.
Anytime there's like man shit I need done,
Call
like
it Sean.
it's Sean.
And then I come over, and I don't exactly fix the problem usually.
So what happened with this?
Well, then I'm not going to call Sean when I
where
have
we
a
go?
problem.
I know. I'm gonna assess myself if I'm calling Sean right
So
now.
Isaac calls and he's like, "Hey, dude, so I had my air conditioning plugged in, and in the middle of the night, it turned off, and so I went to go check the breaker, and I turned it on, and sparks started shooting out the wall, and I'm like, oh, that sounds like horrible." He's like, "Yeah."
Accurate
I was
as
like,
fuck,
"Okay,
though.
well, let me come over." It's
That's
probably,
exactly what he said to me too.
I was probably like, "It's probably like a bad outlet. Let's go to Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever. We'll grab some shit and we'll fix it." And so, we spent like an hour replacing it.
Yeah.
We got
you replaced that. I was just supervising with my flashlight.
And every step of the way, I'm like, here, turn the breakers on. Like, cool. Like, everything's perfect, right? We got it all the way put together. We plugged our tester into it. Boom, looks great. Last thing was to just shove it in the wall and tack it down with screws, which, we did that and just poof, sparked right across the room, blew it out again. I was like, dude, that's Sketch City. So we kind of just tied it all together and stuffed it in the wall, and now he doesn't have an outlet there. Yeah. So that sucks.
They haven't fixed it yet? So you still without it?
They was me.
Well, the place I live at.
It hasn't burned down yet, though, so
we're good.
Got that going.
We're fine. We're good. But the thing is that you left off the story that you did call your dad, right?
Oh, don't put that on the air.
No, wasn't even going to talk about that. But he calls his dad, and his dad's all like, "Yeah, there's something sketchy about that."
He goes, "That's illegal as fuck.
Yeah.
Like they can't do the wiring like that. That's against codes." And I'm like, okay.
What? So what was the conclusion?
Just that outlet is not going to work, because what happens is that when that outlet is even on, it pops out the rest of my other outlets except for one, which the TV's on. So that means like my office settings and all that stuff I can't work in my office, so I have to move the whole office to the living room because the whole rest of the power is in the rest of the house. Fine, and I can't have that. So I just told him, hey, can you do me a favor? Just can you tie them all up so they don't work? Because the problem was that they were sparking and it was shorting out that rest of the wall. And so he did it, and now everything else is fine. I didn't even use that outlet anyway, so fuck the outlet, bro.
So the guy's not fixing it?
He called his cousin to call me to fix it, right, or to see what was wrong with it.
Uh-huh.
And then he called me when I went to the comedy open mic, and I went outside. He goes, "Hey, I'm so and so."
It's all Wednesday?
Yeah.
And it happens on Saturday?
Well, because what happened was it was supposed to happen Saturday, but his dog just passed away. So I said, I'm not a dick and say, hey, fuck your dog, come and fucking fix my outlet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he said, hey, is it cool if I can come over the next day? I'm like, yeah, fuck you, dude. Like, yeah, of course, you handle your shit. So he comes Sunday, couldn't fix it Sunday, text him back on Monday saying, like, hey, that thing's not working. My buddy tied it off. It might be the wiring. It might be, shady. Then he goes, okay, let me call somebody. The next day he didn't call, and then the next guy that called me on Wednesday, and he goes, hey, I'm so-and-so's cousin. When do you want me to go out there? But first let me tell you what's wrong. And so I told him what was wrong, and then he goes, all right, well, I don't know if we can fix that. If it's wiring, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, here's another shot.
It's wiring for sure.
If it's wiring, really?
And so he ends up saying, I'm going to call him back, the main guy.
Oh, there's a bunch of calling.
And then the main guy texts me saying, hey, did that guy call you back? And I go, no, he never called me. He said he was talking to you, telling me that he was going to call me at noon to schedule when he was going to come over, and he never called me. So now we're at that. So I'm not pursuing it. I don't really need people to come to my house if they don't need to come to my house.
Who are these people?
Well, why don't you just have it fixed?
People like me.
I don't think there's anything wrong with this. Nothing's tied into it.
Fucked up my shit. That's why my power went out yesterday.
He probably did.
Mm-hmm.
You live in the same place?
Yeah.
Different building.
But anyway.
Oh shit! The whole grid's going down over there.
That one outlet doesn't work.
It might be a bad hot wire, maybe. I don't know. I don't know the terminology, but
a bad hot wire.
Yeah.
Your dad's a man's man, right? Like when he stopped to shave ice, if he had to call Sean.
I mean, yeah.
If he found out that you called Sean.
But from electrical, dude, I don't know shit about electrical shit.
Doesn't
do
matter.
You know shit about electrical shit?
His dad's primal, dude.
No, that's not what I'm asking. Do you know about electrical shit?
Yeah, I was in the military, dude.
So you know how to switch on a wall outlet?
Yeah, that's not hard.
Only 3 wires.
Yeah, that's kind of like.
Are you guys insane? No, that's not.
This
no.
one.
All you have to do is turn off the freaking power.
That's very beginner basic training.
All right,
no,
so
I would not trust myself.
In my defense, though, that's where I'm thinking, because every outlet I've ever changed is 3 wires. You got like a ground, you got a hot, and you got a neutral, right?
That's what I was assuming.
Had 7 fucking wires going to
another
it.
extra wire.
Like,
why is it a dimmer switch?
No, it's just they're
Right?
all going together.
This guy,
twisted
all
up.
right? Don't jump.
We
on
know.
Him. Don't jump. You don't know
We
shit.
know.
You guy call bullshit. Where's the? If I had a gavel,
I think you just don't know.
You know. No.
Don't touch my shit, dude. It's mine. I'm gaveling the shit.
No.
It's my gavel. I'm gaveling. It's mine.
Thank you, Stefan, for being accurate with your terminology.
What was it? Like a dimmer?
What was it?
Right?
Yeah.
What's
that's
it for?
You know,
Yeah,
dim lights.
There was
dude.
probably like a relay switch in there or something that was.
Or 2.
Okay, that was made up, and you agreed to it.
There are relay switches.
Well, no, it could be a slave running another wire to another.
No, that's the terminology.
We don't use slaves anymore.
Because why would you have that many cords unless you're slaving to something else going down the wall?
No, they banned slaves back in like the 50s or something.
Obviously, you
The
haven't checked it.
50s?
It's going on right now, bro. Slavery is a serious thing.
Yeah.
It can be a serious thing.
In electrical.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what we're talking about. What do you mean?
Put it on the top one, and then
No, slaves go on the bottom. Yeah, the slaves are on the bottom.
Like, he wants to show that he knows stuff. Like, I know, on the bottom, slaves! Bottom!
What did you just say?
Well,
Slaves are on the bottom!
Phil's not even in the room.
What did you just say?
Yeah, where's Phil at?
What?
What did you just say right now?
No, I'm not gonna play this game with you.
What game am I playing? I just asked you what you said.
No.
He's trying to set you up, dude.
I know
Don't
he is.
fall for it.
I'm not falling for it. I'm too smart.
He said it twice.
I'm like super smart.
Yeah,
But you said it twice beforehand.
I know, because I was
And
setting it up.
look at
I don't care that I said it.
I'm super COVID conscious.
Super COVID conscious.
That's the first time you ever done that on the show.
What are you doing?
Look at
During the show.
Trying not to get COVID, dude.
Wiping his hands in baby
Oh,
lotion.
okay.
All right.
Soft.
So let's run into our next segment.
Okay.
It is what are we calling this? Where's my freaking
What's going
Sean?
on?
What is it? Oh, here it is. Bud's Vids.
Yeah, woo!
So let me tell you about Bud's Vids.
Tell me, please.
It's Bud, and it's his vids.
Riveting.
So basically, I just whenever you're just sitting on the toilet or right before you go to sleep, you're just going through the internet. I send all these to Tim, like on Instagram. And if you guys want me to send just random curated ones, like I'll send them to you, And eventually, Tim's like, all right, let's see what other people think. And I like that idea. I want to see your guys' reactions to some of the random stuff that I come across, mostly Instagram or
How am I gonna be
Reddit.
able to see this?
All right.
You should hop on the other side.
Yeah, that's why I was telling you to sit in the middle, dude. Press the button that Chris needs pressed.
What button is it?
That one.
Yeah, but which number?
Just press it until I say okay.
Not that one.
Fuck, dude.
No, that one? Nope.
Okay. Now you just passed it.
No.
Oh, dude, you're not good at this game.
He said press until he said.
I'm not playing this game.
Is that it?
Better be, because I'm not going back up there.
You ready? All right. Let me see.
That thing never works, dude. It sounds terrible.
So you can just go and
Hold
shoot
on.
a
I
deer.
was watching all the shows with that microphone and everything's.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Can you hear? Oh, it's not in the monitors, eh? Let me put a little bit of that in there.
Ready?
Is that how the people are
Wait.
seeing right now? That face?
Yeah.
Hold on, people. It gets better.
Why can't even hit one?
All right, so here's this girl. I love how girls do this. They
What is this called? Virtue signaling?
Virtual signaling?
Virtual signaling?
Virtue signaling.
Virtual signals.
so you can just go and shoot a deer, and she's crying.
So you can just go and shoot a deer. No, I can't even hit one. So you can just go and shoot a deer. No, I can't even hit one.
Dude, these kids have like the greatest sense of humor. It's amazing.
Let's see what this one is. Oh shit.
Yeah, record all you want, but I'm not gonna let you put your foot on my vagina. Oh!
Dude, what's going on in the subway? In
All
the
you want, but I'm not gonna let you put your foot on my vagina. Oh!
Oh, with the canes? Nah.
yeah, what's going on with the buses, dude?
What the?
You guys are paying for
What
public
website were you on?
Hey, that reminds me of Regency right there.
Just like people are just putting feet in vaginas on buses?
Yeah, but like, what if she's just you needed more context for that one, right? You need to know what happened.
Hold on,
prior.
let's try to
That's the
look
full-
around. Let's try to Inspector Gadget
Yeah, can
this
you
bitch.
zoom in so we can
Do you
expect
think
the
like
environment?
do you think she's just going nuts and just like
do a red light
yelling at this guy, or the guy said something to
Yeah,
her?
record all you.
Okay.
Can you make it bigger?
That's what she said.
All right. She seems clean. There are like
Hair
she has
line around her
a
hair.
bag.
What is that, like a violin bow or whatever she's got.
It's a
in her
cane.
hand?
No, it's a cane.
Okay, it's a cane. A hurricane.
Her hair is all fucked up, but her clothes are clean. She has something folded in a bag.
She's got a ring.
It's like laundry.
Yeah, a ring.
She got jewelry.
So do we believe her that the guy was trying to put the foot in the vagina?
Maybe they were just trying to practice abstinence.
Let's look for the foot.
We should do that where we get on a
If
bus
it's New Balances
and we record it.
He definitely was putting a foot in the vagina.
If you can see the foot, please put a comment in below so we can find it.
We should get on a bus and film it.
There is a foot. There it is.
It's like a roast run.
Why did he put a foot up?
Oh, those are just Nike shoes.
She's in, look at no. She's in the middle of hitting. It's his reaction to trying to.
Oh yeah, he's like
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. She swung at him.
She swung at him.
Smack.
And then you hear it. And it's like, oh, that's why.
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh, the cane.
Dude,
What's up?
that is evidence of violence right there.
That's assault, ma'am.
That's assault. But that is it.
Trying to look what's in the left.
It's
It's
a
like
bag.
Yeah.
a
Shopping.
little purse or something.
That might be double assault.
This lady's just trying to enjoy her shopping day and not get kicked in the vagina, you know. So.
Yeah, record all you want, but I'm not gonna let you put your foot on my vagina.
Ow! That shit hurt.
That's a kendo to the kneecap, bro.
So like the Achilles tendon, you know?
No.
All right, let's see this one. What is this
disturbing.
one? Oh no.
This is not.
Nothing good can happen.
Yeah, zoom into that.
I don't know.
So
Nothing
he's at like one of those trampoline places, and he just did. He's like a third like high jump in, and he's hanging on the. What do they say? What do the construction people say?
Rafters. So
The
yeah,
I-beam?
It's a
I-beam.
Yeah,
It's a H-beam.
the beam.
H-beam, thank you.
The steel support of the building.
Jet fuel can't melt those.
The fuck I just said it.
Okay.
Unless it's the World Trade Center.
It's an I-beam.
No, it's not. It's an H-beam.
It's an
Stop.
I-beam.
What happens?
He's just trying to man himself up.
Is it working?
No, because it's an
Because it
I-beam.
looks like an H. That's why I call it an H.
Okay, Dennis.
H-beam.
This
Okay.
guy's holding on.
Okay, so what do we think's gonna happen? Okay, is he gonna stay up there? Is he gonna be afraid to fall down? When he comes down, is he gonna break through the trampoline?
I would throw something at him.
I think.
Do you think someone's gonna? Yeah. Do you think someone in the video is recording because they're gonna throw something and hit him down with
That's
like a
what I'm thinking.
dodgeball or something?
He might lose his grip and not fall on the trampoline and fall like on the other side.
He's gonna crawl up the ceiling.
Triple Lindy.
He's gonna
horror icon.
And then his
Parkour,
rat is
dude.
gonna
Oh, he's gonna-
crawl out and like grab on his finger or
Oh,
something.
he's gonna Spider-Man that bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I like that answer.
You ready?
start it from the.
From the beginning.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He's got good height though. Bam.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh.
Dude, kids are so stupid.
Yeah.
They're
I'll catch
hilarious,
you. I'll
but
catch
they're
you.
stupid.
Bam.
Oh, he just accepted that death. Did you
Why
see
did
that?
he go? What? I'm gonna go
He
under
just
someone.
laid down for
Look,
the
he's
death.
just like, oh, I lived my life.
Oh, dying.
Yeah.
I don't need to see
It's-
6 years old.
Hey, but you know what though? He probably did the best thing to get the least injured.
Yeah.
Like,
I bet you he didn't
it
get
could've-
hurt.
Yeah. I
Maybe
think
like a black eye or
Okay,
something.
have you guys seen it when you jump, like when you time it right? When somebody's like coming down and the other person's like boom, and then you just launch them up. What if that kid just like went through the roof because he launched him like that?
Over
There was- there was-
the, or over the
That'd be amazing.
We need an after video.
Yeah,
an
we need to know,
epilogue.
we
Yeah.
need to know what happened after.
That's why
Update.
that's why these like keep me up at night. Or like I lose circulation. My calves can stay on the toilet too long because like I'm like curious what's going on with these.
I know. I
videos.
do that too. I forgot. I've never talked about that with somebody.
You just stay on the toilet a little too long.
Yeah, and your legs fall asleep.
Yeah. Oh, I hate. Dude, sometimes you take it a little too far and your legs are like fucked for like a couple minutes. Dude.
Yeah, and you're like leaning on
can't-
walls to get back
Dude.
into work.
I'm just laying down in the fucking public restroom just trying to get the blood flowing.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes I don't want to work. I just go sit in the toilet on my phone.
Boss makes $1, I make a dime.
You
That's
guys-
why I poop on company time.
You guys don't do that?
I used to do that when I used to work at CB at the Mill Garden.
At Vaughn's.
At Vaughn's, he said.
I just hang out in there.
I'm gonna take a shit.
Yeah, exactly. Just be on my phone. Fuck Vaughn's.
All right, let's see what this has to offer us. Oh no.
Nope, that one's porn.
You gotta move the screen, Chris.
This girl right here. What? I mean, do you think she has anything important to say?
Oh, dude, honestly,
he's hit it for something.
I'm all ears when I see like
at
someone
those
that
eyebrows.
looks like
She's
this.
got
With this
full
eye
on
makeup.
eyebrows.
I believe that most of her channel is introductions of how to do eyebrows.
Dude, these opinions are great right here.
I mean,
definitely a Trekkie.
Definitely follows Adrian.
Those look like wings of a bird.
Her eyebrows?
Yes.
Like eagles?
You.
Wings flying.
Her
They're
eyebrows
like a
are
dragon,
her
dude.
eyebrows are like super pointed too.
They're like at an almost 45-degree angle.
Kind of looks like a pig.
Okay.
Okay, Phil.
Well, it's a nose ring she's got.
I don't like the
going on.
nose ring either.
Oh, that's why she looks like the.
Dude, stop roasting the shit out of her.
Trying to
That's
go for the bull look.
No, I like the nose ring because my wife's got the same nose ring.
because I'm fat.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Literally, yes. Like, yeah. I'm unhealthy because I'm fat? Literally, yes. Like, yeah. Friendly fire!
Dude, kids are funny as fuck.
That kid killed it right there.
That kid's great.
He said
Friendly fire! The fucking friendly fire's on.
Oh
kid's
my
great.
goodness,
He
dude.
plays a lot in fucking Call of Duty.
He hit
Bring
a
him on the
fucking
show.
home run.
He definitely plays fucking Extreme Deathmatch.
But if you are fat, you're unhealthy, right? You're right. I mean,
Okay,
is
what
that
do you
even a
think-
question?
What was that girl, the first girl, trying to say? You think? Because she was trying to say like,
Oh,
like it's like
that she's
healthy.
She's
But
healthy. She's a fat healthy.
But that's
not a thing though. You can't be fat and healthy.
I mean, is there people that would? Do you think there are people would disagree with that?
Absolutely, there's people that
Is
disagree
she
with
that person?
Yes.
What? And?
But that wasn't the point. The point is that the other lady who was also fat was roasting her, and then the kid came up with the fucking friendly fire and fucking just dropped the mic and shit. He said, "Fuck that shit." And he was a little bit fat too, so there was a triple whammy. There was a triple whammy bomb.
You got some friendly
That
fire
was
going
a
on now.
that was a beautiful.
And you're bringing like the fourth dimension.
Yeah.
now.
Comedy.
And then another, like, so it's me, fatter, talking about the fat kid, about the fat girl, about the fat girl. That was
It's that insemination movie all over
It's
again.
fucking that. Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah.
LP right there?
Oh, okay.
Soda, yeah, that
Yeah,
LP
looks
local pimp.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so I wanted
Hold on, go for a pause.
Soda, yeah, that LP local.
Local pimp.
That's LP right there. That's what he said. The local pimp.
3 pussy hairs.
Right.
I don't know what that means.
He called for 1 week. They found out he got 3 pussy hairs stuck on his bro. 3 pussy hair on his bro. You saw LP right?
All right,
Can you
LP.
explain what the fuck?
What is he saying?
Asian?
Oh, I can.
You
Oh,
should,
you're
you
Asian
should
too,
play
dude.
no, but play it through solid so they.
You saw yeah, that LP local pimp. He called for 1 week. They found out he got 3 pussy hairs stuck on his bro. 3 pussy hair on his LP right there?
So,
Okay.
So LP right there, he had 3 pussy hairs stuck in his
what was the one?
for
Because he
one
said he
week
coughed for 1 week.
He was coughing. Something was wrong with him for 1 week. He had
Yep.
3 pussy hairs stuck in that throat, man. He's the local pimp. That's LP.
He's just so happy about it too.
Like he's hyping him up. Like that's the stupidest
Like,
thing.
so
that-
he's
Who do you
eating
think
so
he's
much
talking
fucking
to?
pussy.
The client.
I know, but is that a female?
Yeah, you heard the laugh.
Nails. 3 fucking pussy hairs. He's all like, yeah, that's my boy, bro. You know what? He was out for a week. He has 3 pussy hairs. 3 in their throat.
Like it wouldn't have been
my
impressive
God.
with 1 or
Whoa.
2.
Like
3 pussy
Not-
hairs, man.
Not 1, not 2, fucking 3.
That's a lot of pussy hairs.
And they had him removed. I mean, what
Like,
happened?
Yeah, how'd they
Like,
know the exact
like,
number?
like
They
he,
cough syrup for it?
like he was like
Did he-
something like
did
he was like something was going on, and then they checked him out. They probably got a little thing in there like, wow, 1 pussy. Oh my god, 2 pussy. Oh wow, he's got 3.
Were they this from the same
When
person?
when is Arnold Schwarzenegger doing surgery at this point?
He is.
Did you hear? That's
that guy was funny.
All right, but also you got to think if you work for that dude, you can just say any sort of sexual excuse and get away with it. Like,
But 3 pussy hairs? Like that's the
no, I
coolest thing.
drowned. I passed out because I
Yeah.
had freaking vagina juice in my
And
mouth.
Yeah,
he-
see, that would have been that's better than 3 pussy hairs in his throat.
But I mean, the options are endless.
And he picked that. My question is, why did he pick that one then? Like, he could have said, like, oh man, I just my dick stayed hard for about 24 hours and I can't go to work. 3 pussy hairs. What?
And that
3
guy
pussy
would,
hairs works. You know?
That guy would constantly hype you up in every situation.
That guy's the ultimate hype man.
So is it?
He's trying to hook him up.
He's the most mediocre hype man, dude. You don't say 3 pussy hairs. What the fuck?
Well, you don't give someone the nickname LP.
LP.
You know, local pimp. But it's like, are you? So it's like, is this a? Do you think he's hyping his boy up, or is it a true story that this guy, you know, fucking eats a lot of pussy? Like,
Is he a rapper?
If we had,
I don't.
Yo,
I think he's
LP,
a
dog.
So in this,
Can we see LP again?
If we had a budget, the next step was to actually go and do some research and find those people and then fly out there and figure it out.
Interview him.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I just saw LP.
Fly out there in the Philippines.
Here, let's get a good picture of what LP looks like.
That LP local pimp.
Oh, dude.
Oh, he probably is. He's
Damn.
younger.
44, balding.
Yeah.
Fucking LP,
Local
baby.
pimp
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
he looks like a
3
slayer.
pussy hair pimp.
He's slaying it out
That's
there,
his new
dude.
name right there. 3
Yeah, and yeah, out of all
pussy hair
things, you pick 3 pussy hairs, and it's like they could be short, but it would only be significant if they're long, obviously.
and curled up and then roll in like a hairball. It's like
He'll do your nails and
LP.
eat your pussy.
LP. 3 pussy hair pimp.
All right, let's see what this last one is. I think I threw this one in. Bud.
Conspiracy,
That's yours.
conspiracy, guys. So, I was just informed that this gentleman right here, John McAfee, who says clear...
Why does he have, first of all, why does he have no shirt on?
Yeah, and he's baked. Look at him.
Yeah,
He
he's
rubs
fucking
by-
high as fuck.
Why would you
What
throw
the fuck is
this
it?
in?
Yeah. Why did you throw the most gayest thing on there?
It's
No,
Pride
no,
Month. It's
shirt,
okay.
The shirt shortage.
Hold on. Let's
Why
talk.
is it, I don't want to see guys' nipple.
Yes, you do.
You can only see half of it.
I
It's
want
lights out.
no. I want
Pride
to
Month,
see 2
dude.
guys' nipples, not just one. Because now he's teasing me.
Okay. There's a song in the background. I'm catching it right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, don't do
That's
that.
why you think I was talking this whole time.
Uh-oh.
No,
Yeah.
I caught myself.
Okay.
I'm going to play it, but not 100% all the way through.
This is a 2017 post saying he got a tattoo that if he ever gets killed, it wasn't him.
Okay, so you know this story.
Yeah.
What is he talking about?
If you could pull the tweet up, that'd be good, but we could look at the guy with the shirt off in front of it. That's cool.
No,
too.
it says, the tweet says,
Read it to us.
This from John McAfee from everybody knows McAfee products.
Do you guys know McAfee antivirus?
Yeah, antivirus, yeah.
Okay. So it says, getting subtle messages from U.S. officials saying, in effect, we're coming for you, McAfee. We're going to kill you. We're going to kill yourself. I got a tattoo today just in case if I suicide myself. I didn't. I was whacked. Check my right arm.
Got whacked. So a couple years back, they framed him for murder. They came and killed his dog, and then framed him for murder for killing his neighbor, who supposedly.
Also, to be fair, this guy was fucking crazy. Like
Who, McAfee?
This guy telling the
McAfee.
story?
Yeah, no, McAfee.
Oh, I thought they were talking
Oh.
about that guy.
Oh, I thought you
Well,
the TikTok
obviously,
guy.
The guy with no shirt on. Yeah,
He has nothing to do with the story, but he's got no shirt on.
So, do you know where the craziness came from? What he attributes it to?
5G.
Like the one episode he had in his life that he believes is going on.
No.
So he's working and he does a bag of DMT, snorts it all, has like a week long or like has like a really crazy experience. He thinks that his entire life is still a like version of that trip moving forward. Like he's never fully gone off of it.
Oh,
So he's just like completely like permafried, you know? Like his
So
all
he
paranoia-
doesn't think he's back yet.
Well, he's dead now, but you know, he doesn't believe that the trip ever stopped. He thinks that like all this crazy, incredible things that have been going on for him, like are attributing to the moment that he did that way before the fucking.
What has he
virus.
said about his trip?
It was like intense as fuck. I mean, there's not like a crazy detailed thing about that. The crazy thing was that like I did a bag of DMT and I snorted it all.
Like, because there are, and I'm not even sure if these are like, because I don't think that he killed himself. I'm not dumb. I don't think he did. Well, let's start there.
Well, what do you think when you hear when you find out that some guy got suicided in jail or he committed suicide in jail, and 2 years ago he's like documenting that like he's getting these calls and stuff, and he tells the public, look, if I ever suicide, I didn't do it. Like I'm not gonna pull the trigger on my head, right? And then you find out that he got suicided right the day that he was gonna go back to the U.S.
He's
for
getting extradited.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like, with this information, what do we think?
Well, Clinton's obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
You got Epstein's,
Dude.
man.
Epstein killed everybody.
So it's like,
well, what is it that he knows? That's what you got to ask. And why are they?
And he's a big software guy, so he knows some shit.
So the other idea, okay, is that maybe he just did this. He's pulling like a Machiavelli or whatever, right? Like
What? Him and Tupac are gonna like.
But the United States government would want the body. They're still
No,
gonna
not
ask for it.
necessarily. Obviously.
They're just going to say, "Oh, he killed himself." Okay.
Remember that time they told us that Osama bin Laden was dead?
Yeah, they flushed him down the ocean like it was drugs.
Yeah, I remember that.
So like,
So wait, he's not dead?
No.
Probably not. No.
Well, I mean, he's
number
dead at the moment.
Number one war criminal in the world. You're gonna give him a proper burial. Like guy number 2 next to Hitler, and it's like, oh, we're gonna respect and honor that.
We're gonna respect his religion.
Have you seen the dead pictures of him?
They have a before and after of it.
They're saying that's fake or what?
Yeah, like there's a before picture that it's like,
oh shit, okay,
his
I know
face
what you're
is
saying.
fine. Yeah.
Well, you guys know the whole SEAL team that took care of it.
Yeah.
Did the strike.
Died
They're all
in a
dead.
helicopter crash.
They
all died.
Yeah, they're all dead.
No, I think there's one of them alive.
There's one or two
all
of
the
them
witnesses,
alive.
dude.
Yeah, the guy who actually pulled the trigger is still alive.
And he's like on a book tour.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait.
So nobody else could counter.
Tied up all the loose ends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a hero.
They don't all get like you just killed Osama bin Laden. Wouldn't you just like I'm just retiring him at that point? Like,
No.
I mean, he made millions off the book deal. Think about it. There's a lot of patriotic people out there that want to read a patriotic story about the good.
Or they just all died like.
Because what that represents is us getting back at bin Laden from 9/11. Right. So that means we won. You know, that's what the story they were feeding people.
Yeah. No.
So 9/11
Sorry.
was an inside joke.
Sorry, dude. You got to check out this documentary, The Fall of Cabal. It's like all in there, man. Step by step.
So the U.S. has the capacity, the government has the capacity to whack someone, but then this guy also has the capacity to maybe fake his death so that he can continue evading everything he's been evading. His whole life has been fucking tax evasion on all on all aspects of life. You know?
Did we talk about how like girls come out after they've had, like, he'll go get a girl, he'll pay for her to stay with him for a week, right? Because he's a fucking millionaire, right? Billionaire.
Yeah, he had a sex problem.
Like, that's an understatement, dude. He would go in a bathtub and get shat on. That was his thing.
That's hot.
By who?
Scat play.
By
hookers, random bitches.
By like third world
world
hookers.
girls, yeah.
Don't kink. That's his.
Well, what are they eating?
In his face.
They're just making guacamole, dude.
Two girls, one cup.
I don't know, dude. That's gross.
So,
what do you mean you don't know?
Was that a yogurt place?
So
but I don't judge him. Whatever. That's his deal.
during all this, he would be on a exotic form of bath salts that would make him like super erotic and stuff.
They call it the McCafe.
It's called like MDAP or something like that.
But all right, so he's on all these drugs. Is it possible that he could have just killed himself?
After what you told me, yeah.
So-
now I think he did kill himself if he's getting shitted on.
Yeah, but
In the face.
but someone
In the mouth, yeah.
He just said don't king shame.
if he has a lot
I
of
didn't say
information
that.
on stuff
I just said-
on people, is that just what you're gonna do? You're just gonna be selfish and like see you later.
It makes sense.
Or if he's got a bunch of information on people, then yeah, they want to off him. Or my belief, he faked it. He's got enough money to pay off anyone in other countries to like make this happen. Like he can be in with any of the mobs or mafias or whatever that's out there, like secret society stuff in different areas. U.S. does not like him.
Okay, so now there's a theory around it. Maybe he's gonna get into it.
Along with that, just recently there was a big Miami collapsed building, and ironically enough, John McAfee owned a condo in that Miami building, guys.
Yep. He did say that.
And
That information was.
I saw something about that as well.
Yeah.
But they said there's nothing. It's not a correlation.
But why would there be a significance to it? Because if they're looking for stuff, he's not gonna leave it in that house.
He wouldn't post it on Twitter.
Yeah.
So everybody would know.
Yeah. So maybe it was like a false flag.
Yeah, but McAfee, he hasn't like been around for a while, right? Like he's not in the U.S. in recent times, so it's like, what? Who does he have people going in and out of that condo, or maybe that condo's been around for a while, and he does have stuff that's left there.
I don't think that dude would be dumb enough to just leave hard drives or anything around. That's
incriminating evidence.
No,
at any
I
point.
know, but
I'm
why?
pretty sure he
Why at all?
all this stuff to some kind of.
Yeah, but why at all would you have a headquarters or a place in? Yeah.
He's rich. Why would he not have?
Yeah,
a place in
because
Miami?
near the beach.
It was right on the beach. Yeah.
What do you mean? He's in
That way he can go get
Bora
his yacht.
Bora. He's in the Turks and Caicos Islands. He's in.
The water temperature's different, bro. It's not
I'm just
quite the
saying, like
same.
it's
He
like.
probably has a house in L.A., New York, and fucking Miami, fucking all
Belize.
All right, so we're just gonna chalk it up to coincidence.
And
But you wouldn't leave an apartment, something like that. You would have it in a hidden Swiss account, an offshore account somewhere.
Sure,
So
but
are we gonna just say it's a?
No,
it's a
he was
fluke.
Epstein.
Fluke?
It's a fluke that that a building that wasn't supposed to be demolished just happened to collapse.
Free fall.
And the guy has an apartment there, a condo. He owns something. It
Okay.
just happens.
It was probably something
It's
where he was like he put it out there. Yeah, there's something there, and if somebody did something,
He
like
knows,
the government,
yeah.
if somebody blew it up, then there you go. They can.
But why wouldn't the government just go there and check it out instead of
why did
blowing,
that- yeah,
instead of
exactly.
blowing up
What
a
if-
building? 139 people.
Hey,
I mean,
what if? So this goes. This
Couldn't he- did they
this
raise the
strengths. For me, this strengthens a fake suicide. Because what if his information of his fake suicide is concealed in that condo, and he already had cased the place and blew it up
Well,
himself?
like his tickets for when he leaves town. and shit? I
murdered
mean,
people?
what?
Why the
I
fuck
don't
not?
think so.
If he's gonna be dead, who cares if he murders people? I mean, like, it sucks as a moral thing, right? Like, he's a piece of shit. But like, if he's gonna fake his
really cool of him.
No, I'm
What
just
a
saying,
nice
if he's
guy.
gonna fake his death, like, he's not gonna worry about whatever's happening as a consequence, right? Like,
I mean, if I
he's
fake my
faking
death-
his death
If
already.
I fake my death, I wouldn't want to kill people.
So you think that he faked his death and collapsed his own condo?
What if there's incriminating? I mean, if
How many people died in that?
What if you?
99 estimated, I think, the last I saw.
Oh, they did?
They're still trying to dig him out.
There's
Yeah,
still 100
there's like 119 people missing originally, and now they've only found a few
There was
people.
12 people digging today with buckets.
So what would you? If
Really? That
if
sucks.
you left the building intact, right, and you're the government or you're whoever, you're the mob who needs to get information, you can just go to the condo and break in and find out what you need to find out.
Absolutely.
Right? So what would be the significance of blowing up your threats or like getting at the guy? It makes more sense to me that he would blow it up himself to maybe
But
conceal.
why blew it? Why couldn't he just set it on fire?
Did we even know if his apartment was affected?
I mean, that's
It was only a quarter of the building. It wasn't the whole building.
That's true.
Before we jumped to conspiracy, was his apartment blown up?
I mean, that is what.
Well, I mean-
that is what the guy said, though.
He's not saying that his
I know, but-
apartment
Hold
was
on. I
blown
know.
up. This guy is high. He doesn't have a fucking shirt on.
Okay, but you're
One nipple.
yeah, but
No,
we're
this
basing.
guy's.
I know
I'm
we're
not
basing
taking
it
my
off
info
of.
from this guy. Sorry, bro.
I know, but that's what we're.
This is not a credible
You're just asking the question.
I know
That's it.
you're not basing it, but the show has this on here for us to talk about it. So
This
it's
is the
like,
one Tim
Hold
put
on.
on, huh?
Hold on.
This is
This-
Tim's thing.
He had 3.1 terabytes of confidential information about all kinds of hierarchy here in the U.S. All
I don't
kinds of
believe that.
CIA.
I don't believe
that.
Everything was going to get exposed, and boom, the building collapses.
All right, how about instead of 3.15 terabytes
That's not a whole lot.
of classified information, what if it's 3.15 terabytes of scat porn
Yeah.
that he just really didn't want anybody to find?
Who cares? That's why you could be your king. That's
Because he's dead, and he doesn't want people to think about that.
I know,
Blew
but
it
see,
off after
Well, look
Yeah.
at that. That's weird.
but see, that doesn't make sense.
Is that right now?
The whole
Let's watch that show.
it wouldn't make sense that.
We talk about skateboarding?
Okay, so if he has the files, right?
Uh-huh.
They would blow the building up, and then what? Go search through the rubble of where his apparent building would be, and try to just contain it and delete it themselves, or something. Like what's?
Yeah, I don't know what the. Why would they do that?
How does it?
That's the question.
Yeah. Why would you
anyone
blow up? If I needed something from your laptop, I'm not gonna blow up the block.
Yeah.
I want to break into your house and steal your laptop or something. You know, like I'm not gonna blow up the neighborhood.
The only good blowing up can do is maybe.
That's a government.
What? Like what? Why?
Yeah.
What would be good?
So blowing it up would be to conceal and hide and destroy the data.
Taliban, dude.
Maybe they gave the decision to an intern or something.
I also heard that there was a kill switch. As soon as he dies, the building was supposed to collapse.
Like
The
it hooked
whole
up to
building?
a
What?
hard
And
monitor.
who's?
Why would you live there?
I'm just saying. I heard.
In whose motive would that be? McAfee or
McAfee's.
the
McAfee. If McAfee died, the kill switch is activated.
How is that?
How is that? Okay, though, is that far fetched though? And it could be connected by him having a colleague or something
Not at all. But he's not that
gets
important.
news of this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Way
it's not
bigger
that.
peop-
It's
there's
not
way
that
bigger
far
people
fetched.
out there than him.
But he was out there, dude. He was all.
Dude, this guy made a one-man army in Belize, like a whole fucking city, like.
A one-man army.
Like he became, like he overthrew, like he basically became the cops and like.
So that one guy.
Why? Because there were two people that lived on the island. He's like, okay, I'm taking over. I'm
No,
the
like-
sheriff.
Like, no,
You guys
I
speak
mean,
English?
it was
I'm
pretty
the
crazy
sheriff.
on some like federale stuff, and he had that neighbor that thing with his neighbor was real. His neighbor was from Miami who would vacation out there. He just another rich guy just come out, and he hated the fact that McAfee had so many dogs, and he would bring in like.
So he built the
hookers and
building
stuff.
because of his dogs?
No, what are you talking about? We're talking about the
The
neighbor,
Belize.
the
Is
neighbor,
this Hot
the
Nuts?
neighbor that
This was
got
Hot Nuts
murdered.
segment.
But yeah, cool.
What?
You don't want to talk about it. Makes sense.
No, it's cool. I was just trying to figure it out, bro.
I was confused about the dog.
Yeah, why does he hate the dogs?
Because they're in Belize.
The dogs in Florida? Oh, dogs in Belize. Not
Oh,
Florida.
so the
okay.
Florida neighbor lives in Belize too?
Yeah, that's how
Yes.
telling a story and
He
listening
says
to it works.
yes. Yeah, like, yes. That's where we're going.
Hey,
with.
fuck listening to the story.
Yeah. Shit, man.
It's like the headline readers. And they're writing a whole thing of it. Man, oh my god, I don't want to get into it. Let's have a positive show.
Yeah. So what else is going on?
We're gonna do
What other fucking shit's happening?
weird science.
Oh, we're
Lit science.
Yeah, lit science. Yay!
Ooh, I didn't even know that
Lit
was on the board.
science.
What?
Dun, 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 dun.
There's no lit science tonight.
There's a lit science.
Oh,
Fries
fuck.
and pans, zipping pieces and bins and pieces.
Pieces of ham?
Did you? There, Isaac. You told me about lit science, right? You told Sean to do it.
Yep.
All right, just making
All
sure.
right, yay! Lit science. One of my favorite segments on the show.
Yeah. Oh, we're going with that?
Well, I thought those were all bodies parts and shit. I'm like, what are we doing? What's going
Can
on?
I just stay there?
Yeah, you could have
We're
stayed
going to
there.
close it out with story time?
Yes.
Okay.
Nuts.
You're going over here?
Hot nuts. Anybody here wanna buy my nuts? Selling nuts. Hot nuts. I got nuts for sale. 1 for 5, 2 for 10. If you buy them once, you'll buy them again. Selling nuts.
Nuts.
Hot nuts. You buy them from the peanut man. Selling
Nuts. Hot nuts.
Anybody here wanna buy my nuts? Selling nuts. Hot nuts. I got nuts for sale. You tell me your nuts is mighty fine, but I bet your nuts ain't as hot as mine. Selling nuts. Hot nuts. You buy them from the peanut man.
Selling nuts.
Hot nuts. Anybody?
Okay.
All right, Isaac.
Welcome, everybody, to Hot Nuts, the segment where I'm going to read off 3 news stories. One of them is fake. Now, keep in mind, this could have been something that I took a real news story and altered some of the details, names, locations, etc. Or this could be something I completely wrote out altogether. So, without further ado, here is the first story. Male rats have given birth after scientists stitched them to female rodents in experiments animal rights activist branded vile. The conjoined rats have been compared to Frankenstein's monster as PETA reacted with horror. Scientists from the Naval Medical University in Shanghai, China, stitched the rats together in an experiment to see whether male mammals could give birth. They joined male rats to females by stitching their skin and sharing their blood and transplanted a uterus, illustrating the experiment with diagrams and pictures. They said they were inspired by male seahorses and sea dragons, the only known species where males carry the offspring. The rat embryos in the Chinese study were allowed to develop to full term, 21.5 days. The males produced 10 pups out of 27 embryos, all delivered by C-section. Described as a success, the pups went on to live into adulthood and were able to reproduce. Had no heart, lung, or liver ill effects, according to the study, which is yet to be peer-reviewed.
Dude, that was crazy, huh?
Yeah.
He was gonna die. He was ready to run, dude.
That guy's so scared.
I didn't want to say nothing, but he literally jumped and put that one like he shit himself.
It's alright, it happens from time to time.
He started smelling something.
Oh my god.
Holy pants.
Smells like dolphin.
All right, so story number 1 was male rats giving birth. Okay. Story number 2. Dora is an adorable little black and brown tortoiseshell kitten from Toronto, Canada, who was born sometime in April. Living at a rescue shelter, her caretakers soon noticed something concerning. Dora was showing signs of severe constipation and vomiting. According to the rescue's foster program coordinator, Jacqueline Chan, it's not unusual for rescue kittens to initially refuse to poop. Normally, that wouldn't be something that would be super uncommon and something that there are medical treatments for. Dora's condition continued, though, and on June 9th, Chan took her to see a vet.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
She probably expected to be handed some laxatives or something.
That's the laxatives.
So the doctor's reaction took her by surprise. When the veterinarian was examining her...
That's the laxatives. That's definitely the laxatives.
Are these the sound bites I gave you?
No.
Oh, okay. So when the veterinarian was examining her, looking for her anus...
That's like a trumpet.
Looking for her anus to take a rectal temperature, she turned to me and said, "Jacqueline, I don't think this kitten has an anus." And indeed, where there should have been a butthole, there was none. Chan was...
This is definitely the fake story.
Chan was flabbergasted.
100% the fake story.
It's honestly a small miracle that Dora survived the first 8 weeks of her life. Passing a bowel movement is kind of important. For example, going just 3 days without pooping can be dangerous to a human. A crowdfunding effort raised $5,300 needed to graft the kitten a new anus.
This is not a fact.
But after the expensive surgery, another blockage created the need for a second surgery, costing over $10,000.
He had me until the no butthole.
In total, the Toronto community raised over $18,000. $18,000.
Yeah.
So that Dora could finally take a dump.
Hardware.
All right. So story number 2 is the kitten born without a butthole.
No butthole kitten. Wow.
All right. Story number...
Save so much money on kitty litter.
Is that the cat kitten trying to poop? What kind of meow? What kind of meow does a kitten have when they're trying to poop? Yeah, that one's.
Come on, milk dud. Come on.
All right. Story number 3.
Hey, you think that kitten's first poop felt real good?
That's what it sounds like to get a constipated kid.
Okay. A restaurant in Allentown, Pennsylvania is making the best of a bad situation. While the recent scourge of cicadas emerging from hibernation has most folks in the eastern half of the United States attempting to avoid their loud mating calls and twisting ankles trying to avoid stepping on their crunchy shells on the sidewalks. Dunderback's Market Cafe has added several dishes featuring the 17-year pest to their menu. Among the famous German-American cuisine items like bratwurst, schnitzel, and potato pancakes, patrons can now order cicada chowder, cicada Reuben sandwich, and an exclusive cicada kraut. Owner and head chef Luca Becker said, "The cicadas are going to be here all summer long. We can either let them consume us, or we can consume them. They are often overlooked sources of protein, and depending on how they are prepared, they offer excellent flavor, texture, and crunch."
Oh, the cicadas are the fire.
His personal favorite dish, the cicada wurst, is an in-house cased sausage that marries dried and ground cicadas with 17 herbs and spices, turkey, and fresh garlic. For those with a sweet tooth, an apple and cicada strudel, and cicada ice cream. The new menu items have definitely been a huge hit, and because they are literally everywhere and easy to catch, our profit margins are through the roof. But when they are gone, we will just go back to our regular menu.
Just stay on the regular menu.
The brood 10 cicadas live underground and emerge every 17 years in numbers estimated to be in the hundreds of billions. All right, so to recap, we've got story number 1, male rats giving birth. Story number 2, the kitten without a butthole. And story number 3, the restaurant serving cicadas in Pennsylvania.
The story number 2 and story number 3 are definitely real.
Yeah. The only thing that's throwing me off about story 2 is the doctor's
What's
name
story
was
1?
Jacqueline Chan.
Rats sewn together and giving male rats giving birth.
What's number 3? I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna say number 1.
Dude, what? No
You
way.
seriously?
Yeah, I'm not going to fall for that men are girls and girls are guys thing.
Bullshit.
All right, so Tim, what's your say?
I think that XY chromosomes and XX chromosomes, and that's it.
Yeah.
No, he's
All right,
not
which
saying-
one's the
no,
fake
no,
story?
He's not saying what do you
Okay.
feel about it. Which one do you think is real?
Anatomy theory.
Oh,
we know you're super
that's
straight,
his
but how,
answer.
which
I'm
one's
super
the
straight,
fake
guys.
story?
I understand that.
That's
that
his-
was, I never faltered that your thoughts of super straight. That's all he's asking.
So what am I?
Which is the fake story?
I'm going to say
One,
number
2, or
1 is the fake story.
Okay. Daniel Bryan, what is the fake story?
Number 1 is the fake story. I want to say I've heard something about eating cicadas and
Me too.
butthole kittens. Like I said, the only thing that's throwing me off about story 2 is Jacqueline Chan.
Jeff, no, please don't.
No, you
See-
can't. You
See,
can't go
no.
outside.
See,
No.
he told me this is what he
Jacqueline
does.
This is not phone a friend, Jeff.
No. This is what he does when he watches the show. He yells at me through the screen. There's no screen here anymore. He's live. He's yelling at me live now.
That sounds about right.
All
Yeah.
right, Isaac.
I'm gonna go with
Ice.
1.
Dude, number 2 is definitely fake, dude. There's no way a kid can survive without a butthole. That's just not physics.
That's why it's a miracle that it did.
It's newsworthy.
But they spent $18,000 to
Yeah.
get a new butthole.
Yeah.
No, doors. That's what he
Kim
said,
Kim
right?
Jong Un
No.
doesn't have a
And then you
butthole.
said What was her name? Jackie Chan? Is the
Jacqueline Chan.
So Jackie Chan? That's dude.
Well,
It's like it's actually
with her
Asian
friends,
month
it's
too, dude.
Jackie.
And you're like,
So Jackie Chan.
I'm just reporting the news.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
all I'm
I'm
doing.
just, that's it. I'm not going to continue the buffoonery.
Stefan?
I'm thinking 2. 2's the buffoonery.
I'm just thinking butthole kitten.
Number 2 as well?
Yeah.
All right, Pam?
Pat.
Pam?
Pat.
Pan?
Probably 3 as the wild ball, if anything. Because, like, if anything, there has been rat studies that I've looked upon to where they actually have John Calhoun's a rat study where he had a small population of 150 rats in their own, like, little tiny thing. And it turned out to be like.
Here's, give him the mic.
Eventually,
Take this one.
it turned into only males would be getting born because there was such a small population of women starting to get born, and they all became homosexual and they all started dying out.
Gay rats?
Physically, yeah, real rats.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, this is like in Norway and stuff like that.
In Norway, of all places.
Gay European rats.
But
Gay European rats, and they all just died out because they couldn't have.
So you're picking 3?
the offspring.
Yeah.
But 3 is people.
I'm like, wait a minute. So are you
People.
picking, which one are you picking?
Wait, people eat bugs all the time though.
Moving on. Chris, which one is the fake story?
Okay, guy.
First one? All right, Dennis, what do you say?
First one.
no, hold on. We got to be smart about this. Is everyone's
covered. All
okay? They're covered. Okay.
He
First
picked
one.
3 and 1.
Okay. So, tune in next week to.
No, we're not doing that shit.
What the fuck?
No, we didn't sign up for that.
Okay, well, the fake news story is Number 3.
No.
Serious?
Number 3.
That's not true at all.
I wrote
No
that.
one is eating cicadas?
How can you say it's not true at all? I wrote it.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either.
I don't believe it at all.
No,
dude.
you probably heard it somewhere subconsciously and wrote that story.
Hold on. No one is eating cicadas?
Somebody
I'm
Google
sure
that
people are
shit.
eating them, but I made the story up.
Jamie, looking that up.
Google that shit.
Yep, full of shit, Sean.
Boom. There you go. Thanks.
Yeah. He's turning red.
I was right.
Yep.
Number one's a fake story.
Yeah.
I'd rather go with that one than that you're saying that a cat survived with it.
Pat's logic was right then.
No, it wasn't.
Norway rats are gay, and then if you can make them have like, I mean, even rats,
Into the mic, buddy.
No, this was in China though.
Sorry.
Yeah, but what if they were trans rats?
they
Trans
probably
rats?
actually were by that time.
Yeah, they identify as male rats.
Well, these
but-
were basically artificially Siamese rats. So.
Oh, so they just cut them
mechanical?
together?
Were they biomech?
So it was
They
true.
were sewn to female rats. They were male rats that were sewn to female
What did
rats.
you change on that story?
That doesn't even
I didn't
make
change
sense.
anything because number 1 was a real story.
That doesn't make sense, dude. Why would someone
which
do
was a
that,
fake
dude?
story?
Number 3.
Yeah, I've seen him grow ears.
Yes, the cat
ears and
story's
shit
true.
before. Absolutely. I've
How
seen
the hell
that.
did it survive?
Through fucking the miracles of modern science.
China.
Don't be a science non-believer on me.
Did he like?
Don't deny science.
Did the, how did it? How did he poop?
No,
It
this is the
didn't
thing that
poop.
should. This is. Hey,
So what did $18,000 do?
No, it did nothing because they had to spend another $10,000
Well,
on
they
the
spent
second butthole.
five-
That's the problem.
And
That's the
now,
problem with the story.
the one segment that everyone has been waiting to this very second to hear. The guy who is the greatest Pokemon trainer.
Oh, yeah.
This is Story Times with Jeff.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh. Hold on.
Go get dressed.
You got to
Is that
catch them
your-
all,
is
bro.
that your Pokemon sound? All right.
All right, so they spent
meanwhile-
$5,300 on the cat's
Meanwhile,
butthole.
at the Pokemon Center.
If you were listening to the story, they spent $5,300 on the cat's butthole.
Yeah.
And then the cat still couldn't poop after that, so they had to spend another $10,000 to clear the blockage. And then after that, after several days, the cat was able to take a dump.
We spent a whole segment talking about fucking.
$1,800 or $18,000
You know what
for
the best
a
part
cat's
about
poop.
that
Three
was?
pussy
now it has-
hairs.
I wish it was so real because the fucking diarrhea drops were just great. The diarrhea drops are so great on that.
So the cat got a butthole now?
Yep.
And 3 pussy
Mechanical
hairs.
butthole?
And 3 pussy.
And Jacqueline Chan is real.
I love Jackie Chan.
She
What's
doesn't
up, Jeffrey?
She doesn't do
Hey,
all her
everybody.
own stunts though.
I've been here the whole time, but now I'm here to tell a story. Yeah.
Why do you have the glasses on, by the way?
I don't know. I had the glasses on last time,
It
so
works.
yeah,
It works.
yeah.
Oh,
like
it's
Story
it's creepy,
time.
Jeff.
When he was
Okay.
working at Regal, he was allowed as a manager.
No, this is Regency. I worked at Regal when I was in San Diego. That was those guys were
Yeah,
bitches.
just say
Those guys were
Regal on his
bitches.
shirt. You could just look down and read it.
Yeah,
Dum dum.
Regency Theaters right here, Buenaventura 6. You can go there.
There, dum-dum.
$3. So I worked there a long time. Back in the day, we used to have a pretty good crew, pretty solid crew. A lot of people would come in. And we had regulars that came in a lot, and they knew us pretty well. We knew stuff about them. They knew stuff about us, sometimes a little more than should be about customers. Secret stuff, yeah. We would actually invite customers out to barbecues and stuff like that, like Regency barbecues.
It's all pizza.
Yeah, like so like we would go out for like Regency barbecues and stuff like that with just the employees, and some of the closer customers, we would invite them out. Like we had this one Korean chick who moved from Korea. We called her Lucky-san because she wouldn't tell us her name. But she watched Tarzan like 80,000 times in a row.
That's a good
That's a
pussy
pretty.
play.
Yeah.
That's a good pussy. That's a 3-hair pussy play right there.
No, she's an old lady. She's like the Regency grandma.
Age is just a
but
number, bro.
anyhow, the story's not about her. I'm just trying to set up
loved
that we
too.
know the customers really well.
And,
So
and that is real racist too. That's awesome.
how is that racist? We didn't know her name. No,
Lucky-san?
she spoke
Lucky-san?
English. I didn't give her the name. I didn't give her the name.
condone
Hey,
this.
whoa! But did you call her Lucky Son?
No,
I mean,
that's
the
what
Asians
she
in the
said.
room, are we
No,
upset?
no.
Not your face.
No,
Dude,
that's what she said. She said.
And
Okay.
we're talking.
I'm
Are you gonna let? Hey, this is my story time. All right,
I don't
so
associate with
she
Jeff
never
outside of
told
the
us
show.
her name. She never told us her name. She just referred herself as Lucky San. She only told us.
Yeah,
that
we called her
name,
Charlie.
She only told
Oh
us that
my
her
God.
name in
We
Korean.
called her Patty.
No,
She was in the
because
Patties.
no. Well, this is a very. When she said she moved to America because her family in Korea hated her, and they named her Donkey. The Korean word for donkey was her actual name, and we couldn't figure that out. So she's like, "Just call me Lucky San," and so she would hang out.
Donkey?
No, that's her name. That's her real name. Like the Korean word for donkey is her real name. Anyhow, it's not about her. It's about a different customer called Kathy.
Another Asian?
Oh, not Kathy.
Yeah,
Oh
Kathy.
my God.
Pat knows Kathy pretty well. She tried to get into Pat's pants a lot.
I need to suck your dick.
Okay, all right. Well, the story is called
okay.
Active Shooter.
By the way, the Korean word for donkey is dang nagwi.
Yeah,
Oh,
dang
my-
nagwe.
Oh, well, that
You are just digging.
You couldn't even go with dang nagwi.
I
You had to
swear to
call her
God.
Lucky Son.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that is
what her
so
name is.
messed
She
up.
said that the word for
Both of those
donkey
fucked up.
Is that
was
her porn
kind
name or
of similar to
something?
Lucky, something like that. I don't remember.
Downtown.
That's her cam girl
Anybody
name.
anybody who worked at Regency, comment down below. You know the truth. All right. So, anyways, this is
Yeah,
about
both of
Kathy.
Yeah, you too. When you go back home.
The woman, yeah, I'll comment down below as your turtle. Check it out. So this lady named Kathy, she would come in a lot, and like I said, she wanted to suck Pat's dick all the time. She would come in and we called her Chatty Kathy because once she started talking in your line,
She starts talking a lot.
she
when
would
she's
talk
going
for
out.
hours, and no one ever wanted to talk to her because. Oh my God.
The next thing you know, she's just sitting there telling you about how her grandchildren can't be around her.
Her grandchildren.
Yeah, how her daughter does coke and she can't see her grandkids anymore, and how she went to the asylum a couple of times. It's a really sad
Went to
story.
the asylum a couple times. Romantic.
She went a couple of times here in Camarillo and Hawaii, but anyhow.
No.
So nobody likes to talk to Kathy because it turns into a 2-hour thing, and so I would be the one to when she comes in, I would talk to Kathy because I would just sit there, whatever. Like, all right, Kathy, let's go. What movie do you want? Da 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 da. So this one day, I see her out in the parking lot. It's pretty slow, and
it's your boy.
She looks really, yeah. She's, yeah. She looks real fucking pissed, and she has her hand under her shirt like this, and she's walking up real pissed looking. And I look next to my coworker, and she looks at me. She's like, I think she snapped, and I'm like, yeah. All right, everybody, just go to the back. The lobby was clear and everything. I honestly thought she had a gun under her shirt, and she was going to shoot everybody. Because she was like that kind of person.
You don't want to give her dick, bro.
Oh,
She's all,
no,
"I'm
honestly,
pregnant."
she was that kind of person. So she's walking in, and she still has her hand under her shirt, and everybody goes to the back, and I'm like, Kathy, hey, what's going on today? And she's like, I'm pissed. I'm real mad. And I was like, okay, Kathy, just calm down. Look, we're going to get through whatever is going on. Just calm down. You don't have to do this.
You don't have to do this. What are you doing? Is she about?
Yeah, is she gonna,
No, I thought she had a gun.
you're still thinking.
Yeah. She comes in. She's up here. You gotta calm her down. And I thought legit she had a gun under her shirt. So.
There's a titty.
So I'm telling her, look, Kathy, calm down, please. We can talk this through. You don't have to do this. You know us. Come on, you talk to us all the time. And what movie do you want to see today? We'll just go through. I'm trying to stay as calm as possible. I'm thinking, okay, this is Kathy. She knows me. She knows everybody here. She's not going to shoot me. Got it. And
you cleared yourself.
She was like, I'm just fucking pissed today. She's like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. And I'm like, you don't have to do anything, Kathy. Let's just calm down.
Is Kathy the Asian lady?
No, she's not the Asian lady. She's like a
scrawny white, silvery platinum hair.
Yeah.
You didn't want to get a blowjob?
Was she hot? Because she wasn't a guy.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, yes.
Boys
have softer lips. Obviously.
Tell him, dude.
I'm sorry.
You don't know how to read the room, bro.
A blowjob's a blowjob, isn't it?
No.
No?
Apparently.
Yeah, bro, a blowjob's a
blowjob's
blowjob.
a blowjob, right?
I've never got it from a dude, but
that's what I hear.
I'm assuming a blowjob's a blowjob.
With guys, they suck, not blow.
Oh. He knows.
Huh.
Huh?
Okay.
Is that your friend, right?
Yeah, I've known him for 12 years.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, we worked at the movie theater actually together for five
Oh, so you
years.
guys were
About the
same
same length.
Okay.
6 years? 6 years.
That makes
Anyhow.
sense. They were in the parking lot.
So Kathy
That's
comes
why
in.
Kathy-
I'm talking her down.
And saw them, and that's why they're mad. Oh,
Exactly.
okay.
How do you think I got him to drive me home every night?
So Kathy.
okay.
So Kathy.
You gave him roadhead or what? You're getting roadhead?
So Kathy. We're talking about Kathy here.
Wow.
Okay,
so Kathy.
Ass, man. Nobody rides for free.
So Kathy, I'm talking her down. She says, I'm real pissed. She said, I'm done today. I can't do it today. I'm like, all right, Kathy, whatever it is. Just she.
So this guy's sucking you off when you drive him home?
You know, I'll be right with you, Kathy.
Couple
Couple more seconds.
Kathy. Yeah.
No, Pat.
Below the soda stream.
He's under the soda machine as I'm talking to Kathy.
He
Pat,
has
stay
a-
down there. Pat, stay down there.
He has
This is
a
an active shooter.
He has a mouthful of butter, and he's just like, well, okay, I'll keep going.
That's what we're calling it.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah,
mouthful of butter, yeah.
mouthful of butter.
Canola oil, actually.
I need to get this straight.
All right.
Is that what was happening?
No, none of this was happening.
So
Kathy
he's just
was
making it up.
No, I was talking to Kathy.
No, I'm talking about
Pat sucking dick. I don't know what Pat does on
no
his free
sucking
time.
your dick.
My dick has never been sucked by
What?
anyone other than my wife.
Oh,
You gotta
okay.
All
think
right.
about it.
No, because
You know
I don't know.
what,
My
that
parents
didn't
watch
count,
this.
okay.
I'm just saying. Hi, mom. Hi, dad.
And that
Oh,
one-
hi,
that
Jeff's
one
mom and dad.
Oh, you don't want to tell your mom and dad about
Your
that?
parents know your
No,
wife
I don't want
sucks
to tell my
your dick.
mom and dad about my wife.
About
What we do.
About your wife.
She's pregnant, but like whatever.
What?
I mean, that's just
When-
implied
I think
stuff.
that just goes with the territory,
Yeah, it's
dude.
just-
When did you start calling Pat wife?
Huh?
Why is he? That's the pen.
No, he's not my wife. He's my friend.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. When
You could be
Special
friends with your
friend.
lover.
That's fine.
So Kathy's pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
No,
Kathy.
She's mad because they were jerking each
No,
other.
Mad?
Kathy is mad.
Wait, is this a no on
I'm
the
talking her
roadhead?
down.
So no on the roadhead?
No roadhead.
Okay. So
No roadhead for me, okay?
Was she mad, like
Yeah.
throwing stuff and breaking shit?
No, she wasn't that mad.
So Kathy and Jeff were mad.
No, I'm not mad. I'm just.
He's like,
get no head.
yeah, Pat, why aren't you sucking me off?
It's hard to get those
I
flare
don't know
tops
why
off.
Pat's not sucking me off.
It's really hard to get those
I'm
flare
giving
tops
him
off.
rides every
The flare
day.
tops, yeah. The flare tops were real going that day.
Get the nacho cheese.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
put that nacho cheese. on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all warm.
So, Kathy is upset. You know, I'm thinking something crazy is going to happen. And she goes like this. She's like, I'm going to do something today. And I said, okay, Kathy, we can work this out. And then she whips out, not a gun, but a kitten.
What? She's gonna eat a kitten? That's
And,
Not a butthole.
and
Thought
she,
it was a titty, but it was a pussy.
no, yeah. So, yeah. So she tosses the kitten at me and she says, I have too many fucking kittens. And I'm like, wait, that's why you were upset? And she says, yeah, I got to get rid of 8 kittens. And I'm like, Kathy, I thought you were going to shoot up the theater. And she says, oh, no, not today. I'm on my meds today. And I was like, okay.
I'll be back next Wednesday.
So like, this cat is sitting there in my arms and it's falling asleep. She's like, can you, I know you like cats and you have a cat. Can you take this cat? And I said, no, I can't take this cat. I'm living with my parents right now. And then suddenly the tone has changed. So people start to come out of the back and out of the office and they're coming up. They're like, hey, Jeff, didn't you know that Kathy had bed bugs last week? That cat's probably infested. And she's like, oh, no, I got rid of them yesterday. The cat's fine. And every single person that came out was like, Jeff, don't hold that kitten. It's got bed bugs. Jeff, don't. My manager came out. Hey, Jeff, what's going on? Yeah, put that cat down. That thing's got bed bugs. And I'm sitting there, and the kitten is falling asleep. It's all
Fuck
cute.
that cat at that point.
And I'm like, God damn it! At this point, I'm already fucked. The cat has given me the bed bugs.
all itchy and shit.
Yeah, I didn't get bed bugs, by the way. So I mean, luckily she got rid of them. But that kitten was damn cute.
How did everyone know that she had bed bugs? Your
Because
manager's, like,
that's what
inspecting her?
we called her Chatty Cathy for a reason. We gave her that name, and then we found out that her name actually was Kathy.
See, you guys
Yeah, it's 2 years
If
later.
this was a Latino, the Latino would have been like, I'm just throwing that shit outside.
Yeah, right.
Fuck that shit. Hey.
Regency customers,
Why, you see him?
we all know about our
Why,
Oh,
lives.
you seen him? You see that cat? No, well, no, so it died. No, it took it to the vet. And well, you saw him?
Menudo.
No,
Menudo.
that's perfect.
But yeah, I mean, that's it. I thought she was gonna shoot up the theater, and she had a kitten.
Damn, all this for fucking head. That was exciting. Wow, that was crazy.
So hold on, can I get this straight? You're gay?
I'm the kind that is like, hey, if you're gonna deal with me, why not?
Huh?
I'm like the demisexual.
Okay, that's
Did
cool.
you know that?
This is
Oh,
awesome.
okay.
I didn't know that.
Did you
No.
know that for 12 years?
Why do you think
Really?
me and Marco were testing on you?
Oh!
Testing on
Well,
me.
welcome to the testing segment
Oh,
of the show.
what?
I'm going home.
Hold on. That was just a side thing. I didn't think that was like
Sudden
actual-
death. Sudden death overtime.
Wait,
everybody.
you and Marco are actually doing serious shit?
Sudden death overtime.
What?
Come sit next to him.
Gay chicken? What the fuck is gay chicken?
Hey, show him how to play gay chicken. Yeah, come over here. No. Just show him. Yeah, grab his dick.
Oh,
It's
like
okay.
Marco at laser
Come
tag.
back.
Yeah. No, don't touch me. No, stay away.
Here he comes.
No, just he just wants to sit.
Love in the making, everybody.
No. Stay away.
What the fuck is happening?
What is going on right now?
Isaac.
So much, Jeff.
Pat, what is going on?
So, welcome to the show, everybody.
What? Yeah.
If you know what's going on, go ahead and smash that like button.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Hit that subscribe to find out more about Jeff.
Oh my god. Hold on, I need my glasses. I don't know if I'm
What's going on?
Can't see straight.
Oh my
What
god.
is going on?
Jeff, what did you learn?
What are you doing today, Jeff?
I was gonna say I learned that Ray is gay, but I don't fucking know anymore. What's going on?
I think we're all gay right now.
Yeah,
Everyone's a
we're
little
real
gay,
we're really sharing the room
Pat,
today.
what'd you learn? What?
Yeah.
What?
Eh?
I didn't hear.
That.
Get closer over here. This one. That one's out.
This
You
one-
can't pull
this
it.
one
Get
sucks.
close.
That the cats
No,
these
closer.
days don't
Oh my god.
No.
don't have
I'll
buttholes.
disinfect that one now.
All right, there goes our rating.
Cats don't have buttholes.
You know
No
what I've
buttholes for
learned?
cats.
All right, Stefan.
You know what I've learned? Oh, okay, hold on.
What the
dude,
hell?
This is crazy shit right now. This is awesome. I'm learning so much at this moment right now. This is just continue. Let's go.
What'd you learn? Ice.
I know we need to start fucking doing background checks on Pat or fucking Jeff's guests.
Why?
I don't know.
What's
You
the
just
matter?
came out on the air, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
We
okay.
need all
That's
these
cool.
people that you know to come on the show.
Yeah,
Hey,
we need
you
all
know
your
what?
friends.
All your friends need to come on the show now.
Hey, Pat, you know what?
Oh.
I know you have. That's why.
Oh, I know. You guys are
Yeah,
best
he also
buddies. Give him a
texted me.
hug.
Kiss him, bro.
Give him a kiss.
Kiss
no,
him.
okay.
Boys' lips are softer.
Cheers.
Lick his face. Let him lick his face. Let him lick his face.
I've tried for years. He won't let me.
Tried for years,
Dennis?
poor guy.
What'd you learn?
I learned
Because you licked Zach's shoe.
my
that
boy
one
LP
time.
had 3 pussy hairs stuck in his
Three
throat
pussy
for a
hairs.
week, man.
Oh my god.
Dennis or Sean, what did you learn?
Dude, I got nothing. I'm fucking
You're mind
bummer for
blown.
having been here this week.
Wow. Revelations.
What the hell is going on?
Chris, what'd you learn? You got a mic? Say pussy?
Yeah, 3 pussy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, fade to black. The crowd goes ape
I wanna
shit.
watch this show right
We
now.
are
Yeah.
out of here.
This is one of
As
those.
soon as I get home and tell my wife,
Don't
put
forget
it
to
on.
fuck more.
Wow. All right.
Woo!
Woo.